Welcome to the Samwelb12 Experience.
And you're watching the Samwelb12 Experience.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to St. Louis, Missouri. We are here at the Enterprise Center, kicking it up in the press box, excited to bring to you the first non-Leaf hockey game this season. Although technically, Edmonton kind of is like the Leafs of old or the replaced Leafs or whatever it is, but it's going to be a great game. It's the Edmonton Oilers. It's the St. Louis Blues. These guys are at it again. They just played on Saturday, and I believe it was the St. Louis Blues who came out on top in that one, shutting them out 2-0. So the Oilers looking for some redemption. So welcome in. My name is Sam. This is the Samwelb12 Experience. Hope everyone is off to a great week. It is Wednesday. It's hump day. We're halfway there to the weekend. So thank you for coming in and joining us. What's going on? Not my circus. Jordan in the house. What's up, Jordan? Hope you are doing fantastic. EMB, what's cooking? Gator Ghost, how's it going? Bernie, what's shaking? I hope you are doing well. Hope everyone's doing well. Coaster Mom, thank you guys for joining us here on this wonderful rainy Wednesday evening. So here's how it's all going to shake down for the Edmonton Oilers, who are currently 3-3 in this young season. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, he's going to get the start along with the big CMD, Connor McDavid. And of course, they're playing with ex-Maple Leaf, Zach Hyman. Evander Kane's going to kick off the second line with Leon Draisaitl and Kaylor Yamamoto. And then on the third line, Warren Foegele with Ryan McLeod and Jesse Puljujarvi. Back on the D-line, it looks like, they're actually going one forward less. The fourth line, they have Devin Shore with Derek Ryan. Then on the blue line, they have Darnell Nurse with ex-Maple Leaf Cody Ceci and Ryan Murray with Evan Bouchard. Really impressed with Evan Bouchard and how he's going. Brett Kulak with ex-Maple Leaf Tyson Barrie. And then they have a couple extra players. We'll have to see where Nimalainen and Stuart Skinner are going to fit into this lineup. It looks like the projected goaltender today is going to be Jack Campbell, if I'm reading this correctly. So it looks like we're going to see Campbell getting the start. Over on the Blues side, it is going to be Ivan Barbashev. Barbashev, a young prospect coming in a couple years ago. He's starting to find his way, work his way through the lineup. He's going to be with Ryan O'Reilly and Jordan Kyrou. So Kyrou was a hot stud last year, was absolutely tearing it up. So we'll see if he can get back on that pace. On the second line, Braden Shen is in with Robert Thomas and Vladimir Tarasenko. Tarasenko, one of the most underrated players in the NHL, but it is, it's not a secret. He's not happy in St. Louis. So will he or won't he finish the year here with the Blues? Andrew, how's it going? Jacob, welcome in. Glad to see you here. Then we got Jake Neighbors with Logan Brown and Tyler Pitlick. Jake Neighbors, so excited to watch him play. He's such a good young talent. Looks like he's going to have a nice, healthy career. So excited to watch Neighbors play tonight. Alex Torpachenko, he's in with Nola Kari and Nathan Walker. Back on the D-line, Nick Leddy, he's in with Colton Perrienko. Troy Krug and Justin Falk get the call. And then Nico Mikola with Robert Bortuzzo. And coming back in net here for the Blues, Jordan Bennington. Looking mighty fine. Scratch tonight is Callie Rosen and Josh Levo for the Blues. Now, the Blues do have a couple key injuries that we're watching. Pavel Buchnevich, he is out. He's injured with a lower body injury. On the upper side, Brandon Saad, he is out with the upper body injury, as well as Marco Scandella. He is out with the hip injury. So some key injuries for the Blues. We'll have to see what they can do and how they can maintain their composure. Can they down the Oilers again? Bennington looking for a back-to-back shutout here. Dallas, what's going on? Welcome to the show. Now, of course, we always have to check in with the fantasy pool. The fantasy pool kicked off just a little ways ago. Kicking it in first place, the California Golden Seals came from way down to take over the lead and has a pretty large lead right now over Detroit Damien Dazzle Dogs. On the flip side, Jordan's Disney Wish hanging in there, and What the Puck still sitting in last place. So gotta make some changes and get these teams back up. I myself in the hockey pool, I'm in the bottom half, not doing as well as one would have hoped. So we're going to watch the fantasy pool all evening long, of course, as this game goes. We're going to see Campbell versus Bennington. Who's going to have the better record? Bennington already has that one shutout under his belt this year. He shut out the Oilers Saturday, and he's pitching some pretty solid numbers. When you do an overall comparison, in total points, Leon Draisaitl is leading the Oilers with 11 points. Tarasenko is leading the Blues with only 6 points. Draisaitl has 8 of those 11 are assists. Braden Shen leading the Blues with 4 assists. And of course, McDavid leading the way in goals with 5, and Justin Falk for the Blues with 3. So the fact that the leading Blue point getter only has 6 points tells me a lot of these points are being spread all over the place. Goals per game, looking at it, St. Louis is putting up 2.75. The Oilers have been putting up 3.67 goals per game. On the power play, pretty close. Blues are 22%, 35% for the Oilers. And on the penalty kill, this is pretty amazing. The St. Louis Blues have not given up a power play goal yet this year. They're getting ready. They're getting set for the Anthems, and then we're going to be kicking this game off. I'm winning my fantasy due that I had both goalies in night Rangers game. Oh, nice, Andrew. That's awesome. Anthony, what's going on? Welcome in, the Molar Man in the house. Marchand practicing again. He's already practicing? Wow, that seems really fast. With Bruins, definitely looks to be close. In November, return Wilson and Backstrom both on the ice for the Caps. You know, it's interesting, Bernie. The Bruins, who we kind of thought would be not in good shape with all the injuries they have, the Bruins are off to a fabulous start. They are just crushing it out there, playing well with the people they have, really making a difference, and it's really impressive what the Bruins are doing. They're actually leading the Eastern Conference, which is crazy. So congrats to Anthony and the Bruins fans, doing a really good job. We also, before this game gets officially started, we have to give a huge shout out to the one and only, the Iron Man, Phil Kessel. Phil Kessel, the ex-Maple Leaf, who is now the NHL Iron Man, who's played 900, well, this is old, was he up to 990 now? consecutive NHL games. And of course, it's funny, his teammate, the next closest teammate, he's at 990. William Karlsson has only played 65. So Kessel definitely doing a great job there. The other thing, Blake Wheeler came out with an interesting comment playing with Phil Kessel. Says for the longest time, he never drank water. He would only drink blue Powerade because he didn't like the taste of water. And then, of course, Phil Kessel, he had his most games with the Maple Leafs, 446 with the Maple Leafs, 328 with the Penguins, 208 with the Coyotes, and of course, playing daily now with the Vegas Golden Knights. That's pretty awesome. Yes, Bernie, and having his 400th career goal last night, and a pretty nice goal too, as he burst in and absolutely put a beauty move on to get that done. Phil the Thrill eats 990 hot dogs and drinking 400 Cokes. That's awesome. He is, listen, not to take anything away, he is absolutely the hot dog man, and he owns it. He absolutely owns it, and he's doing a great job. So congrats, Phil. So much success. We're proud of you on this channel. Uncle Phil is getting it done. Christina G, good evening. Having a great evening here myself, getting ready for this game to kick off. Thank you for joining us here. If you're new to the channel and you're just coming in, thank you for joining us. Make sure you hit that like button. We would appreciate it so very much. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe as well. Now, in case you haven't guessed it, I got my old school St. Louis Blues Brett Hull jersey on tonight. The Brett Hull jersey represent, this is going way back. I wore this jersey. I got this jersey in high school. So we're talking many, many, many moons ago. And hey, it still fits. Dennis, how's it going? St. Louis playing well defensively. St. Louis looking really good. They've certainly surprised me a little bit this year. But we're going to see how they can do against the Oilers in the second of the back-to-back matchup. Chris, what's going on? Cloud9 Getaways in the house. The Golden Boy, that's right. I was a huge Brett Hull fan back in the day. For me, it was Gretzky, it was Hull, it was Yzerman, all that stuff. And man, love Brett Hull. Oates and Hull, Hull and Oates, Brett Hull and Adam Oates. What a dynamic duo. The things they did together. When St. Louis traded Oates and they replaced him with Craig Janney, they're like, Craig Janney is just as good as Adam Oates. He is not. And was never the same. But Brett Hull, the Golden Brett, did a great job. Not feeling appreciated. Oh, Christina G, I'm so sorry to hear. You know you're always appreciated here and always welcome here on this channel. We love having you. So you're such a great supporter. So thank you. Hall and Oates were the stinky stuff that they were. They were so good. They were so exciting to watch. They're actually just going through a little bit of a not really a ceremony on the ice, but I don't even know. I'm at a loss for words. I'm not sure what you call it. Due to kind of the tragedy that took place, a couple folks there, part of a tragedy. So they're just doing a little remembrance and very, very heartwarming moment here in St. Louis as now the anthems are going through, and then it'll be game time. It'll be game time to see what these teams can do. I chose this game because I know we have some St. Louis fans in the chat and St. Louis fans that watch the channel, so I wanted to get a St. Louis game in, and what a better way. There's no better way of taking it on the Blues and the Oilers. So it's going to be so good. Of course, the Oilers having, 500 start, 3-3. It's not bad, not too shabby though. They are currently sitting in 9th place in the Eastern Conference. And of course, the St. Louis Blues just ahead of them, sitting in 8th place. The Blues have only played 4 games, and Edmonton only 6. So it actually looks like Skinner is going to be the starting goalie tonight. Campbell not getting the nod. It is going to be Skinner. So Skinner's going to kick it off for the Oilers, and here's Binnington sliding in net. He's 3-0-0 with a 1.65 goals against, 1 shutout, and a .940 save percentage. Let's hop on over to the game screen. It's time to get this party started. Let's get this game rolling. The on ice is going to update momentarily. It's going to tell us who's on the ice at all times. So there we go. Puck is dropped. This game is officially underway. Behind the net, it comes. Bennington has to play it around. The Blues moving it up, trying to clear it out. They can't. Edmonton doing a nice job cutting it off, but now they do and get it up. Wes McCauley is the official tonight, so we know we're in for a real treat. And we got an icing call right off the bat, so they're going to bring this all the way back. So very exciting with these two teams. So we'll have to see how they come out and really get the start going. So down in St. Louis territory, Nugent Hopkins going to win that draw, bring it back to Nurse. Nurse going to take a quick shot, throw it in, no tip there. It goes to the side of the net. St. Louis is digging it out, comes back to the point. Here's Nurse trying to get it through. Can't do it. Now they hold it in yet again. St. Louis or Edmonton doing a nice job at the points, keeping the puck in. Oilers in the corner, digging hard. Hyman's going to send it back to the point. Here's Nurse. He's going to throw it in again, just wide. Hyman misses the pass. Trying to get it out. Finally, St. Louis picks it up and they chip it out, and they're going to go make some changes. Tarasenko chipped it up. Here's Edmonton coming in. A little pass across. And going to chip that through, and that goes just wide. So some quick chances here for the Oilers in the first shift of the game. Finally, here's the Blues. They're going to bring it into the Oiler territory. Circling around behind the net. Jordan Kyrou carrying it into the corner. Kyrou gives it over to Ryan O'Reilly, trying to play it back to the point. Edmonton's going to pick that up. Here's McDavid. He's going to backhand it down the ice, and they're going to go for a change. Both teams now going to change it up a little bit. Evander Kane watching Parienko, watching him very carefully. Kane going left, going right, got that stick out. He's trying to guess which way Parienko is going to go. Little battle there, little psych out of the minds as the Blues chip it up and move it through the neutral zone. Now they bring it down into Edmonton territory. Edmonton clears it out to the neutral zone. And St. Louis comes right back in. Edmonton chipping it around, picking it up behind the net. St. Louis steals in the corner. Here are the Blues carrying it. Tried to put it into the high slot. They couldn't do it. Stolen. Here comes Yamamoto. He's going to send it in. And the chase is on. McCullough gets there first. He's battling away in the corner with Brown. And St. Louis comes away with the puck. Here's the Blues chipping it through the neutral zone. And the Oilers going to pick that one back up. Long pass hits Kane, but he kind of bobbled it. The Oilers now pick it up and send it all the way in and down the ice. Picked up. Here they come. Big dump and chase game so far. Nobody's winning the race on those dump-ins. Here are the Oilers now coming right back. The Oilers working in 2-on-1. Look, fakes the pass. Quick shot there. Puljujarvi faked the pass over. Takes the shot. Didn't get much on it. First shot of the game. And that's an easy save for Bennington. So on Saturday, when St. Louis and Edmonton played last, Saturday afternoon, Krug scored an early goal and Edmonton just could not come back. They were just solid. They locked it down, putting in then the empty net goal. Blues took it 2-0 on their last meeting Saturday afternoon. Oilers win the draw. They have it down in St. Louis territory. The Oilers in the white, St. Louis in the dark blue. And of course, the Oilers are going from my right to left. Here are the Blues. They're going to dump it out and chase. That's going to come in just offside as Ceci at the line made a nice play to tie him up and hold it there. So nice little play in the early moments. Both teams getting a little momentum in the neutral zone, but no one getting good quality shots off. They're just pushing hard, and just can't get it in. Again, thanks for joining us here so far for the Oilers and the Blues. Appreciate you being here. As you do come in, make sure you are hitting that like button. Here's the Blues going off the boards. Coming down, and this is going to go into the Blues bench. And it looks like we're going to get a face-off just in front of the Blues bench. It's McLeod. Ryan McLeod battling hard, 23-year-old. Pretty big boy, standing at 6'2". Both these teams looking to improve their starts this year. Edmonton's going to win the draw. Sending it back around. Bennington out to slow it down. He kind of misses it. Edmonton coming in with a couple of hits. Trying to pinch up top. Trying to hold it in his Nurse. Puck is going to come out into neutral zone. Edmonton D has it. Gives it over to Darnell Nurse. Nurse up to Kane. Kane, he's going to chip it in. Now he's chasing it down. Justin Falk trying to get in there first. He's going to dump it off from Braden Shen. Now it's a long stretch pass up to Robert Thomas. Thomas comes in. He's going to roll the puck around. Robert Thomas, another player who's really come into his own over the last season or so. Braden Shen on the forecheck trying to hold Darnell Nurse, and Nurse breaks free, carrying it all the way in, loses it. Evander Kane trying to pick it up now. He's going to throw a big hit on the corner. Peryenko driven hard into the boards. Stolen. Tried to run it down. Kane trying to get in there, but he can't do it. I tell you, they have these electronic board ads now. It's really weird when you're watching on stream or on television that the way they change, they're animated. It's very bizarre. Here comes the Oilers once again working their way down. Oilers sending it in. Devon Shore with it. He's going to cycle it around to McLeod. McLeod cutting across. Going to leave it there. Evan Bouchard, he's going to send it in front. Nice save there. Had an open net for a moment, but Peryenko grabs the puck and sends it up ice. Turned over. Here's the Oilers again. Coming in. Top of the line. Big shot from Devon Shore and a nice save by Binnington. Binnington going to shut that one down real quick. So it's an interesting start here as we're sitting about 5 minutes into the first period. Very slow pace of play. Very slow. I kind of expected these two teams to come out really skating hard, but it's just not turning that self on. Also, Edmonton has a couple of shots here. They're sitting 3 shots so far. St. Louis hasn't registered an official shot on net. The Oilers going to win another draw. Comes across to Ceci. He's going to put it in front. Comes all the way down. Now held in at the other side. St. Louis is going to knock that puck down. Here they come. The Blues now, 4 strong. They're going to carry it into the Oilers' zone. They bounce it off the end boards. Couldn't get it back in front. Edmonton's going to bring it out. Blues can't hold it in. They did for a second, but we got a quick whistle. So we're going to have another face-off here in the neutral zone. So crazy start here. Rangers and Islanders 0-0 after 1. Awesome. Thank you, Bernie. So here we go. Face-off's going to be at center ice. Here it is. Nugent Hopkins is going to win that one back. Oilers trying to work it. Almost a steal by St. Louis. That was close. The Oilers going to send this down. It's going to be deep, and that's going to be an icing call against the Oilers. So this is going to come all the way back down into Edmonton territory. So one of the conversations that's always going to be taking place throughout the year, and probably through next year as well, is the whole Michael Bunting, Zach Hyman debate. Zach Hyman, as we know, left Toronto, comes to Edmonton. Toronto picks up Michael Bunting. Last year, Bunting put up better numbers. It's going to be interesting to see this year how their numbers compare, because we know Leaf fans across the nation are going to be doing that comparison almost game by game. Edmonton can't get it out from the slot. Quick shot. Skinner had to be sharp there as the puck was redirected his way. Blues finally get their first shot on net. Here's McDavid. He picks up the puck. He's going to carry it down. McDavid flying down the wing. Now stops, slowing up, try to get the puck across. He can't. Comes to Ceci, back to McDavid. McDavid to Ceci. Ceci's going to throw it in front of the net. Hits a body and goes just wide. Into the corner, trying to pick it up. They can't do it. Blues, cross ice. Tarasenko going to send it up, trying to get it back. Thomas misses him with the pass. And this is going to come down deep into the Oiler territory. McDavid back to pick it up. Here comes McDavid. Long pass ahead. Oilers working their way in. Setting it around, coming out in front. We know what's going to happen. Here's the shot, and he scores! Darnell Nurse lighting the lamp. Kicking this one off in style. Unbelievable. Where is it? Here it is. The Oilers taking a 1-0 lead. Darnell Nurse going from the point, absolutely puts it in. Was it tipped in front? I don't believe so. We'll have to see if Puljujarvi got the deflection, but it is 1-0 Edmonton. Carl, good evening. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well. There it is. Puck is dropped. Edmonton's going to bring this back. It's Darnell Nurse's third goal of the year. Edmonton really has been dominating the play here. Fogle and Puljujarvi getting the assists. If you're just coming in, thanks for joining us. Make sure to hit that like button. We're only at 16 likes right now. Let's get up to 25 likes. And if you're brand new, go ahead, hit that subscribe for me. St. Louis bringing it back down into the Oiler territory. Coming across, Oilers playing it back, kicking it through. Here comes Bouchard. Bouchard sending it ahead. Here come the Oilers. McLeod bringing it in. He takes a shot. That's deflected up into the mesh by Bortuzzo. So Edmonton getting off to a good start here, as it was a really slow pace of play. And Darnell Nurse, with a seeing-eyed shot from the blue line, puts it in to take the lead. And that's going to do it for the Oilers, putting them ahead 1-0. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here this evening. My name is Sam. This is the Samwelb12 Experience. We do tons of NHL hockey. Primarily, we focus on the Maple Leafs, but on weeks like this, when they're on a away trip and they're playing out west for a couple late night games, we like to pick up our game of the week and do something a little different. So we're kicking it off here with the Oilers and the Blues. Our next game coming up is going to be Sunday. It's going to be the Leafs and the Anaheim Ducks. It's going to be good. Always fun to see what some of the young kids like Trevor Zegras can do. So it will certainly be exciting. But here we are. Like I said, my name is Sam. This is the Samwelb12 Experience. We appreciate you joining us here as we continue to grow our channel. So I'd ask, do me a favor, hit that share button. As you're coming in, you're hitting that like, you've subscribed, hit that share. Help us get the stream out, whether it's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Discord. We would really, really appreciate it. So far in this game, it's been a little disappointing in terms of the start here. You know, yes, the Oilers have had 4 shots. St. Louis only with 1 shot. Edmonton dominating in the face-off circle about 90%. So everything right now just going the Oilers' way. And it's kind of what I expected to see, but not to this degree. I thought Edmonton was going to come out and dominate a little bit, but I didn't think they would be dominating all the statistical categories. So it is what it is. Let's see if St. Louis can get back in here. Unfortunately, Binnington's shutout streak has come to an end with about 3.5 or almost 3.5 periods of play. But it was a tough goal, got in, and there goes Binnington's streak. So, but Nurse, Nurse, the goal scorer, such a good player for the Oilers. So here it is, back in St. Louis territory. Edmonton's going to win the draw again. Evander Kane picks it up. He went with the backhand, then the forehand just can't get the shot through. Picked up is Barbashev. Barbashev's going to play it up along the boards. Here come the Blues. Long pass. Stepping in is the Blues. They take a quick shot, and Skinner's going to grab that one on the chest. Welcome in from Russia. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate having you here. Welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, I apologize. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but welcome in. 4-2 now, shots on goal. Here we go. O'Reilly versus Yamamoto, 72% to 27% in face-off probability, and it's a scramble draw. St. Louis is going to come away with it. Comes around the board. St. Louis putting it down deep. Gordon, how's it going? Welcome in. And a penalty coming up. So what happened here? We got a Blues player down, and it looks like Edmonton Murray is going to take the penalty for tripping, so he's going to go to the box. This is going to put the Blues on the board here in terms of a power play for 2 minutes or less. Let's see if they can get right back in it. Thank you very much, subscribers, for coming in and hitting that subscribe button. We really appreciate you helping our channel grow. So here it is, Blues on the power play. Let's see what they can do. Puck is dropped. St. Louis wins it. It comes back to the point. St. Louis working it from point to point. Coming across. Coming down deep. Robert Thomas sends it in front. It's sitting there right in front of Skinner. He can't fall on it as Edmonton picks it up, and they're going to dump it out and down the ice. All the way down. Kelso, what's going on? Welcome in. I think the Edmonton Oilers are going to win big time. We'll see. We'll see. Robert Thomas is going to throw this one down. It gets picked off. Here come the Oilers shorthanded. They turn it over. Comes back around to Krug. Krug was the game-winning goal scorer in the first game these guys played Saturday afternoon. Blues finally work it in. They're setting it up. 12 minutes to go in the period, a minute 15 to go in the power play. Top of the circle to the slot for Braden Shen. He takes a shot while he's falling, and Skinner with the blocker is going to put it over top of the net. Krug at the top of the net. Ahead to the face-off circle, Tarasenko from Ovechkin's office. Quick shot, and that's going to get knocked down. Here's Blues. Shen, he's skating it around, trying to carry it in. He gets picked off. The Oilers going to send this one out and down the ice. Binnington out to pick it up with 40 seconds to go now in the power play. Here come the Blues. They're going to start to play it up, playing a little catch, give and go as they're switching up their penalty kill or their power play unit. They almost turned it over. Here come the Blues working their way in, trying to set up a little square here. They're all over each other. Edmonton doing a great job being aggressive, and the Oilers coming away with it. Oilers going to chip it down low. The chase is on. Hyman is in there, trying to steal it away. Hyman, what a great job shorthanded. Hyman steals the puck. Hyman holding on to it in the corner. Now St. Louis regains possession. Here come the Blues with only 8 seconds left to go on the power play. The Blues coming in. Quick feet there by the Oilers defensemen as they were able to kick it away. 1 second. That's going to do it. Power play has expired. St. Louis still has possession, though, in the Oilers zone. They have it behind the net. Trying to come out in front. They can't do it. O'Reilly has it in the corner. Putting it back in front. It's sitting there. But Kyrou could not get a stick on it. They're going to have to back it up. Ryan O'Reilly sends it all the way back to Perienko as Perienko is now setting it up. The Blues making some changes. Long pass. Blues coming in, but he's kind of stalled at the line by Neilman. There it is. Jacob, what's going on? Welcome in. Jacob's redeeming the Blues. Let's go Blues. That's right. Just by being here, you are earning points. And you can use your points just as Jacob did to bring redemptions up on the screen. And it looks like we have a penalty coming up. The Blues here have taken a penalty. We could be seeing a hook here. A hook and call. So St. Louis go to the box. Edmonton is going to get their opportunity with the man advantage when they return. So they're going to take a commercial break. So St. Louis had their opportunity. They couldn't capitalize. Now it's time for Edmonton with a very dangerous power play. Let's see what they can do. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. There's Jordan. Let's go Oilers. Firing it up. That's right. With your points, you can redeem a variety of things coming up here. Oh, Jacob redeeming the cheer, meaning I have to cheer for the other team. But you know what? Really, in this game, I don't have a favorite. I'll be straight. I don't have a favorite team. I'm happy if the Blues do well. I'd love to see the Oilers win because they are Canadian, the Canada team, the Canadian team. But I'm impartial today. Dallas says, go Oilers, go. Absolutely. They're going to be battling it out. They're going to be doing a great job. We're up to 23 likes now. Let's see if we can get that 7 more likes to 30. Let's get that up to 30 likes. Thank you all very, very much. I hope you're having a great week. I know we're halfway there. It is Wednesday, and we are moving on. The weekend will be here before we know it. Of course, we paid tribute earlier before this game started. A big thank you and congratulations. I don't know why I said thank you, but a big congratulations to the one and only Phil Kessel for getting the Iron Man streak. Fell now 990 games. It's absolutely incredible. So if you don't know Phil Kessel, he's pretty much played for almost every single NHL team. No, I'm just kidding. He's an ex-Maple Leaf. He played on Phoenix. He played on Pittsburgh. He's now over in Vegas, and he is your new NHL Iron Man. The Tijuana Donkey Show Canadian team. I don't know, Gator Ghost, but that is possibly one of the best team names of all time. Let me do a little refresh. Let's see if there's been any movement over on the fantasy pool side. Alexa, I see Bernie's moving up. DC Deep Freeze is moving up. Slowly moving up. Tijuana Donkey Show is dropping down a little bit. Oh, there it is. Not My Circus. Redeeming the Gator. Redeeming the Gator in honor of our good friend, the Gator Ghost. Gets his own emoji. Or own GIF. Here we go. Akari Atari gets the penalty for hooking. He's off for 2 minutes or less. Here it is, McDavid. He's coming around. Sitting in front, Kane there on the side. Kane can't chip it in. Kane still battling in the corner. Nugent Hopkins in there trying to pull it out. Nugent Hopkins does. He's going to come away. He's going to drop it off there at the point. Coming down low. Down low. Here's the Oilers taking a look. Draisaitl. Cross ice to McDavid. McDavid circling around bottom of the circle. Connor McDavid. Arguably the best player in the NHL right now. Coming in front. There's a shot off of Nugent Hopkins and it's tipped just wide. In the corner. Comes back to the point. Circling around to Draisaitl. Draisaitl. He's got Kane in front. Kane doing a great job screening Binnington. Far side coming in front. Here's the shot. Somehow got through. Hit Binnington and trickled just wide. Circling around is Draisaitl. Draisaitl going down low. 1 minute to go now in this power play. Here comes McDavid to Draisaitl. How many times have we heard that? To the point with a big shot. Watch your heads, as I think that was Barry sent that one real high. Takes a funny hop off the stanchions, off the boards. Kane picked it up. Edmonton still has control. They've been controlling almost the entire time. Far side, McDavid to Nugent Hopkins. Cross ice for the one-timer to Draisaitl, and that goes just wide. Nugent Hopkins going to send it back to McD. Connor McDavid sends it over, though back to McDavid. Couldn't pull the trigger. Ooh, that was close. Here's another shot. That got by Binnington, but it somehow didn't go in the net. Here's the Blues. They're going to clear it. No, they can't. Held in at the line. Great job by Tyson Barrie. Here's McDavid trying to feed Draisaitl, and that Blues got the stick in the way there. Edmonton totally dominating on this power play. Far side to McDavid. Tried to take it off his skate. He couldn't. McDavid still with possession. Carrying it around. McDavid reverse. Spins. Passes it down low. Kane finds Draisaitl, but he's on his knees. Draisaitl, what a deke from his knees. Wow. If they would have scored, that was the highlight of the night for sure. Finally, the Blues bring it out. The penalty has expired. Full 2 minutes of puck control for the Oilers, and here come the Blues. Quick shot and a nice save there by Skinner, as Nurse was helping him out in front. So the Oilers going to settle that one down. Wow, what a crazy power play. The Oilers with so many chances, and St. Louis just strong defensively. Binnington with some nice saves. Absolutely incredible, the action. Some great saves by Binnington. McDavid, some nice passing. And this is why McDavid is just above everybody else. What he does on his feet, the way he can change direction, the way he moves the puck is just stuff you cannot see by anybody else. So here it is. St. Louis going to dump it into Edmonton zone, and the goaltender Skinner's going to grab and hold on to that, and they're going to regroup. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming in. Thanks for joining us today. If you're just coming in and it's your first time here, thank you. My name is Sam. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Let's get those likes up to 30. And of course, hit that subscribe button as well. We do our version of play-by-play, and we do it a little differently than other people that you may see on the tubes. More about that in a moment. Because Edmonton's going to win that draw. They're going to send it all the way down the ice. That's going to be another icing call towards the Oilers. So just by being here, hanging out with us today, you are earning points. And with those points, you can check them at any time by doing !points in the chat, and it'll tell you exactly how many points you've earned. And as the Streamlabs bot there has dropped all those redeem commands, those are commands you can enter in simply by using your points. So that's what the points are for. You can hold on to them and climb the leaderboard, or you can redeem them and bring your own graphics up on the screen. You are in control. So McLeod wins the draw, brings it in. Oilers coming right back down into St. Louis territory. Here come the Blues. Hyman has it. Sorry, the Oilers in Blues territory. Quick shot, a tip there. And Binnington's going to grab onto that and hang on to it. 1-0 Edmonton on a beautiful goal by Darnell Nurse as he sends it in the long shot from the point. Both teams trying to get it done on the power play. They couldn't, and that's where we find ourselves with about 7 minutes left to go here in the first period. It's a 1-0 game in favor of the Oilers. Shots are 9 8-5. Oilers win the draw again, but they're going to blow it down real quick, and they're going to want to redrop this one. So we are down in St. Louis territory. Shopcat, how's it going? Welcome in, listening in from work at Edmonton. Well, thank you, Shopcat. I appreciate you being here. Quick shot, that's going to be knocked down. Behind the net, Binnington's going to stop it, and the Blues are going to play it along. Nice little pinch there from the Oilers. They managed to keep the puck in. Down around the net. The Oilers with it. Yamamoto can't get the puck around. Now it comes. They're going to send it to the point. Cross ice. That pass from Ceci to Kulak was just barely onside. Very, very close. Pitlick comes out, and the Oilers going to pick up the puck again. Big hit thrown. Here comes Edmonton. 3 strong coming through. Yamamoto takes a shot from the high slot. That gets blocked down. Doesn't get over to Binnington. Here come the Blues now. They're going to pick it up. Just flip it by. These guys need a change desperately. So they're heading off. Oilers have a really good hockey team this season, and also they are a very fun team to watch. Carl, they are. They absolutely are a fun team to watch. Here they come again, the Oilers, busting in. But that's stolen by the Blues. Here come the Blues. Working through. Kyrou drops it to Peryenko. He takes a shot, and from his knees, Skinner rips the leather and makes a beautiful glove save. Oh, Jacob, you're an hour away from St. Louis. Nice. Do you ever get to go in and see any Blues games, Jacob? Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. We're about 5 minutes or so, just over 5 minutes to go in the first period. It's 1-0 in favor of the Oilers, and what a great, great game it is so far. It's an hour away from St. Louis. You have once. Oh, that's awesome. Very cool. It's always fun to see a game live. It's one thing if you watch it on TV all the time, it's a lot of fun. When you go there live, it's a completely different experience. And where you sit really makes a big difference on how you view the game. When I go to the game, I like to sit a little higher. First row, the second deck is perfect. If you can get somewhere around, between blue line to blue line, gives you a nice overview position. And what I love to watch when I'm live at the game is watching how the plays form, watching as all the players kind of go through their motions. You can almost imagine a coach with a dry erase marker on the board, right? Drawing the play where everyone goes. You can actually kind of see it forming. So when I go to a game, I like to look at the whole picture instead of just watching the motion where the play is going. I can send you pictures on Instagram. Okay, cool. Yeah, for sure. Started going to Blues games at the Old Barn or Checkerdome. What a venue. Oh, that's cool. So, Chris, those old venues, nothing beats those old venues. I loved the old Maple Leaf Gardens up here in Toronto. It was its own character. It had its own personality. Even in Buffalo, I went to a game at the Old Odd, right? That old, shaky, crazy venue. Loved going to see some of those old arenas. So it's unfortunate. A lot of them have been taken down and rebuilt, but there's some great photos out there where you can see all the old buildings kind of put together in a photograph. Very cool stuff. All right, so they're just coming back. Face off now in the Edmonton Oilers zone. Oilers looking to defend. They're actually having some conversation on the ice. Skinner talking with his defenseman, making sure they get things originally set. The Checkerdome was originally a horse show arena. Oh, that's cool. So the Coca-Cola Coliseum here in Toronto, formerly known as the Ricoh Coliseum, where the Marlies play, that venue was also used for horse shows. And so they converted it, and it became the home of the Toronto Marlies. Islanders strike first. Kyle Palmieri with the goal. Thank you, Bernie, for the update. And of course, I heard today the Islanders put Kiefer Bellows on waivers. Not happy about that. I'm a big Kiefer Bellows fan. Here come the Blues, top of the circle, trying to put it in. That gets knocked down. Here come the Blues in the corner. Coming through, Draisaitl. Going to send this around. Sorry, 1 second. Going to kick this out. One moment. There's a quick shot. Bouchard missed. There's a Blues player down injured as Binnington made the save. He may have gotten hit by the shot. One moment. Coming around on the corner, Bouchard's going to pick that up, setting it across. Here's Nugent Hopkins trying to play it across. Here's Nurse. Nurse picking it up. Apologies. Coming across, saying, what Kane is that? So that's a Vander Kane event, not Patrick. No, Patrick Kane is not not over on the Oilers. Side of the net, it's loose. They're banging away with it. Binnington has his pad hammered down there. Comes away. Edmonton gets one shot. I'm actually surprised that they didn't put it through. That were close, but a great save there by Binnington. McDavid, big shot and a big save. And a great save. Good job there. Edmonton still pressing, still putting on the pressure. But they just couldn't get it through. So, but look at this. This is crazy. One whack, two whack. They just come through with it. One moment. All right, Kevin, what's going on? Welcome in. Sorry about that. I just had to send a quick note off. Coming through. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Here on a Wednesday night. Here comes St. Louis. They have it. Edmonton forcing the puck. A turnover again. Wow. The Oilers, such quick sticks. They're able to knock the puck away. They're doing a great job. Picked up. Here comes the Oilers again, stealing in the neutral zone. They're bringing it all the way back in their own zone. Just over 3 minutes to go in the first period. Here are the Blues. They're going to steal. Coming in, top of the circle. Fan on the shot. Oh, it was Justin Falk who walked into the top of the circle, had an opportunity to take the shot, and he fanned on it. Now they're trying to just stuff it in the side. It was Torpachenko. Can't do it. Blues taking another shot from top of the circle. That's going to float over the net. The Oilers are going to pick it up and carry it out. Big hit there. Coming around down the ice, Binnington is going to stop and play it. 2.5 to go here in the first period. This period has just been flying by. Shots are 12-6. Oilers with the 1-0 lead. Coming around. There's Jacob. He wants to fire up those Blues. He says, let's get it going, Blues. Let's get it going. In the corner, D, what's going on? Welcome in. In the corner, kicking in front. Finally, Oilers come away with it. Here they come. Up to a Vander Kane. A Vander Kane bring it in. Gives it over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl coming back across, trying to hit Yamamoto, who just couldn't get his stick on it. Nice play by the youngster, but just couldn't capitalize. Here's O'Reilly. Little saucer pass. Gets it ahead to Nick Leddy. Leddy bringing it in. He's going to stop. And he runs into his own man, trying to reverse it there. Barbashev just ran right into Leddy, and that kind of broke any play the Blues had going. Here they are. Blues get it out. Edmonton sitting on it in the neutral zone as both teams making some changes. Thanks for coming in. If you are just coming in, hit that like button. Get us over 30 likes. Get us up to 35 likes. And if you're new, hit that subscribe as well. We appreciate it as we're growing towards 3,100 subs. And there's an announcement we're going to talk about very, very soon. Actually, we'll talk about it at the next stoppage. In the corner, Edmonton battling down low. St. Louis, they're going to come away with the puck. The Blues playing it all the way down. Edmonton has to go back and retrieve. Almost turned it over. They do turn it over. Here's the Blues walking all the way up. And they couldn't get a shot off.
Last minute of play in this period.
Coming back around the corner, the Oilers able to steal it away. And now, look at this. Battling Bouchard. Coming away. Here's Bouchard. Gets it ahead. Here's McDavid. McDavid Skating by everybody, cutting in, takes a shot and had his pocket picked. Nice play there by Logan Brown to just lift the stick of Connor McDavid at the last possible minute. They're going to dump it in. I don't know if we're going to get a stoppage of play here in the closing moments. Working through, here's Parenko. Going to play it ahead. St. Louis carrying it in with 20 seconds to go. Throw it on net. CC forced the shot, and that's going to go just wide. Back to the point. Parienko's going to send it in. Rebound is there. It's in the slot. And St. Louis couldn't get a stick on it. The Oilers are going to clear this out. 8 seconds to go. The Blues with the puck. Parienko's going to hold it. He takes a look up at the clock, and that's going to do it for the first period. What a crazy first period it was. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go over to the intermission studio, and that is brought to you by our amazing, amazing sponsor, Cloud9 Getaways. All right, welcome into the intermission studio brought to you by Cloud9 Getaways. We're trying to get our Cloud9 Getaway sponsor in here. Chris, I'm going to send you a new one right now. See why. Not sure why that one is giving you some issue, but let's get you a new link right now and see if we can get you in. All right, so I just emailed you a new one. Give that one a try. In the meantime, let's take a quick look at the stats of the first period of play. Of course, our good man, Chris from Cloud9 Getaways, he is here for all your travel needs, whether it's a Disney trip, booking a cruise, an all-inclusive, you name it, he is here to support you. So here is the stats for the first period of play. Jesse Puljujarvi, he had the only goal of the game, his first, from Nurse and Fogle. And then, of course, Edmonton leading in shots, 12 shots to 6. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. Edmonton crushing it in the faceoff circle, 70% to 30%. Now, all right, let's see if we can go ahead and bring him in. Let's see. We're going to assign you here. And if I bring you in here. There we go. Chris, can you hear me? I think you're on mute. Let's see. Can we unmute? All right, Chris, you're welcome to come in anytime. I think you're on mute. At least it's telling me you've muted yourself. So feel free to unmute yourself and come on in and join us here in the intermission studio. While he's trying to figure out that side of the coin, taking a look at some of the penalties in the period, Ryan Murray had tripping against Barbashev, and Noel Atari, as we like to call him, had a hooking penalty against Niemelainen. So it's been an absolutely awesome game here so far. It had a little bit of a slow start, but it really, looks like he dropped off. I expected Edmonton to come out with a bit more of a jump than they have. Same with the Blues. Expected them both to come out with a little bit more of a jump, but they just we're playing an average paced game. Usually with these West Coast games with the Western Conference teams, they are really, really flying around. But we haven't seen that, the speed here, but certainly some of the precision in terms of the passing and whatnot has. Zyron World, welcome in. Thanks for subscribing and welcome to the channel. So glad to have you here. So while Chris is trying, can I come and pretend to be Chris? That's funny. They changed it, I take it. Jesse got a piece of that Nurse shot. Yeah, Bernie, that's a good call. That's right. It was originally set as Darnell Nurse. Puljujarvi's getting that assist. So he must have just got a little tip on that coming through. So here, let's try this again. Here we go. Let's bring him in. There he is, Chris. What's going on, brother?
Hey, what is up, Sam?
Nice. I love. Is that a more recent jersey? Clearly than mine is.
Yeah. Oh shit, I'm lagging, aren't I?
That's okay. It's all good. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is our amazing sponsor, Chris from Cloud9 Getaways. He can definitely hook you up. His phone number is there. Website is there. Cloud9Getaways.com. If you are looking to do more than just your average all-inclusive or cruise, maybe you want to follow the Blues around from venue to venue, or maybe you want to do a once-in-a-lifetime experience, definitely talk to him because he can hook you up. Chris, let me throw this at you on the spot. What would you say?
Yeah.
What would you say is probably the wildest one-time event that you've sent one of your clients to?
Well, I sent a couple guys, not last year, but 2 years ago to the Winter Classic.
Oh, that's so cool.
And of course, I've sent people to baseball games, football games, hockey weekends, golf weekends, NASCAR weekends. But to me, maybe it's not the weirdest, but it's definitely the coolest.
That is cool. Listen, the Winter Classic doesn't come every day, and that is definitely a unique event to go to. That is pretty cool. Jacob wants to know, can you get wrestling tickets?
I can.
There you go,
I can get pretty much to anything. I mean, I can send you anywhere, send you to anything except the moon at this point. Give me time.
Still working on the private flights to the moon.
Yeah, Elon and I are talking daily.
That's awesome. Well, there you go,
right?
Jacob. So definitely, if you're looking for wrestling tickets, reach out. So let's ask you this. Obviously, lots of people in the chat, they know you from here or hanging out in our good buddy, the Florida Park Explorers, doing a lot with them, of course. Sponsoring our giveaway. And let's see, I hope this doesn't cover you. Of course it does. Let me move this to the other side. Sponsoring our 3K giveaway, which is, open now. It's going to be closing in a couple of days. We're closing this the end of the month, and we're giving away a smartwatch. So make sure that you find this video and follow all the instructions, because we want to give someone a watch. We want to make someone really happy.
Monday?
Yeah, Halloween is Monday, so I think we'll probably do it. I got to look at the schedule. We'll probably do it the first hockey game after. We'll put it out in the community section. We'll make it known that this is the game. We're going to give it away. But you have to follow all the instructions in order to qualify to win. So let's get to know Chris a little bit. Let's put him in the hot seat. You're obviously a Blues hockey fan.
I am.
You got into the travel scene. What was it that made you want to get involved in travel and helping people out?
Well, like you, I'm a Disney guy. Love going down to Orlando, love going to Disney World, and was lucky enough to be able to go quite a bit through a 2 or 3 year period. And people started asking me to help them with this and help with that. And I thought, well, I'm doing it. I might as well make a business out of it. So that's kind of where it started and is taken off from there.
That's awesome. That is so cool.
Yeah.
Have you done any of the other Disney parks other than Florida?
Disneyland when I was 13. So it's been several decades ago, but I have done that one.
Nice. I'd love 1 year to get out there. I have this problem in my head. I hold Disneyland up to such high expectations, and I know it's a smaller park. I know some of the rides are better, but I have this fear that if I go there, I'm going to disappoint myself because I thought so much about how amazing it is.
So I introduced a former lady friend of mine who lived in California, went to Disneyland, was always
I think we've officially lost him. Well, We'll get him back. We'll get him. The power of technology, right? It always gets us at the best times. Well, he'll get the internet will get sorted out. But this is Chris, our fantastic sponsor. As you heard it, he's a Disney guy, loves to go to the parks, going to the parks, getting involved, built up that love for travel, really got in there. And as you heard minutes ago, he can get tickets for anything. He can get you hooked up anywhere. Disney California, definitely worth the trip. All right, thank you, Gator Ghost. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. It always makes me nervous, right? If you have these high expectations and you go somewhere and you're a little disappointed. But it's definitely on the list. I'd love to try that at some point. Has Chris met a Blues player? That's a good question, Jacob. We'll find out if always the best freezes of the screenshot. Let me see if we can get him back in here. Let's see. Oh, he's officially dropped off. All right, so we lost connection. We'll see him get in and come back in. But this is our sponsor, Chris. He's a huge Blues fan. So we really appreciate everything that he's the support that he's thrown behind us here at the channel. We have had some people who have already reached out to him and expressed interest in certain trips and certain items, whether it's tickets, cruises, or whatnot. So definitely recommend, especially because of all the support he gives us. Now, looking here at the team, love the flag. Yeah, it was a nice flag. He had a great Blues flag. Really good flag. Raptors up 78-67 against the 76ers. Dallas, there's so many numbers there. But thank you. About time the Raptors finally getting it in and getting it done. Talking about this game, talking about the Blues and the Oilers, I don't know where they're going to go. I don't know how it's going to shake up. Right now, they're sitting 8th and 9th in the division. Obviously, they're not going to sit there. Right now, we're in bizarro world with what's happening in hockey, especially in the Western Conference. Vegas, who nobody expected Vegas to be dominating the West. They're up, leading 12 points. They have 6 wins out of 8 games. The Dallas Stars, sitting behind them, they've picked up 4 wins. Calgary is up there. Calgary, what a game by Nazem Kadri the other night, putting in 2 goals, looked absolutely incredible. Holy moly, macaroni. Welcome in on the go with CeeLo. Welcome in. Man, it has been a minute. Buddy, I hope you are doing well. So great to see you. I hope you had one heck of a trip. And welcome in. If you don't know On the Go with CeeLo, this is, man, he did Atlanta Braves baseball. Sorry about what happened there. But you got further than the Blue Jays, and is all about the Nashville Predators. So if you're a Preds fan, check out On the Go with CeeLo. He is so much fun to watch. I guarantee you will have a good time. So welcome in, buddy. So talking about the West Coast, Calgary, I think Calgary's the team to beat. These guys, just watching them play, especially last night, I watched a lot of that game. Man, Calgary looks so good. They looked so good. Huberdeau, Kadri, man, they just have so many good pieces there. The Avs sitting in 4th place. A lot of people would have expected the Avs to be a little better. I think they have a little goaltending problem. I think goaltending is going to cause them some problems. The Blackhawks definitely doing a great job, and the Kraken doing a good job so far as well. So really bizarre. And of course, the Vancouver Canucks, just a disaster of a hockey team right now. In 7 games, they have 0 wins, 5 losses, and a couple overtime losses. So the Vancouver Canucks just falling apart. It's very similar on the Eastern side, talking about bizarro world. The Boston Bruins, who we all pegged at just being terrible. Boston is leading. They have 6 wins out of 7 games. They're doing a great job. Carolina Hurricanes looking real strong. They're one of the favorites to go down the stretch. Pittsburgh is up there. We expected Pittsburgh to be high in the division, but not this high. Florida still hanging around. Ottawa, Philadelphia, Buffalo, Detroit round out the top 8. We knew Ottawa would be up there. I had a sneaking suspicion Buffalo and Detroit would be there. I don't know how long they're going to hang around at the top, but they're in there. Philadelphia Flyers surprised me, not expecting them at the top. But of course, where the bizarro part comes in, the Tampa Bay Lightning sitting down below, only 3 wins. The New York Rangers down below, only 3 wins. My beloved Toronto Maple Leafs can't get their stuff together, only 4 wins. So this division is going to flip-flop. Both conferences, the East and the West, are going to flip-flop a lot. There's so much that is going on, and it's only the early part of the season. Teams are getting used to injuries. They're getting over injuries. They're finding their ways, but it just doesn't make sense the way this season has started out yet. No worries, Chris. Appreciate you joining us. Appreciate you hopping in. We'll definitely have to continue the conversation. We'll get you in. Of course, our sponsor, Chris from Cloud9 Getaways, coming in, spending a few minutes with us. He just does an absolutely incredible time, and he's just like you and I. He was somebody, he had a love for Disney. He spent some times in the parks and built up a love for the travel industry and got involved, and now he's out helping everybody else. So definitely reach out to him if you're looking to book something and get away. Of course, he is also the sponsor of our contests. Right now, we are giving away this smartwatch. It's going to be in a couple of days' time. The contest closes on Halloween, October 31st. So make sure you watch the contest videos and follow all the instructions so we can give somebody a watch. So one of the things I'm looking forward to here in this second period is seeing how the Blues can turn this around. There it is, Gator Ghost. Look at that. Coming through. He already booked 2 vacations for the Gator. It's Gator Mania. It's Gator Mania. The Gator's running wild. Already booked 2 vacations with Chris. So Gator, thank you for supporting our sponsor the way you do. So where was I going? Oh yeah, the Oilers, the Blues. What I expect to see in this new period coming up is that these two teams get a little bit more jump. I expect there to be a little bit more balance with St. Louis and see them going on. Oh, and here's a big announcement from Chris. It doesn't fully format here on the screen. Can I adjust that? Let's see. Come on, show for me. There you go. Cloud9 TV is debuting soon. Travel tip, top lists. We'll have some live streams and some other programming too. We'll announce the first show soon. So there you go. And there is going to be a Cloud9 Getaways C9G TV debuting soon. So make sure you're on the lookout for that. And of course, we will make sure that you guys have all the information when that does officially launch. Canucks had 2-goal leads in each of the first 4 games. That's right. And I think, didn't they set a record? The first team to lose all their games with giving up massive leads. Home for the holidays coming in with the subscribe. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining the channel. We appreciate that very, very much. Now, before this period gets back underway, only a couple more other games on the docket tonight. The Islanders with that 1-0 lead over the Rangers. That's at the end of the second period. And tonight at 10 o'clock, the Anaheim Ducks of Mighty take on the Tampa Bay Lightning. So both those teams looking to improve themselves in the standings, as Tampa Bay sitting 13th and Anaheim sitting 15th. So it's going to be interesting to see. Let's say thank you to Chris. We appreciate it. We're going to flip on over to our game screen as we're going to get this second period of hockey underway. Dennis, how's it going? The Sharks will win tomorrow. Dennis, Sharks fan, I take it. Here they are. Edmonton has the puck. Edmonton now going from left to right. Working around. The Oilers have it down low. The on ice will update momentarily. It usually takes a little bit before it does kick in. on the corner. Quick shot all the way down the ice. So Vander Kane taking a big bump. Edmonton playing with it, playing a little catch here, looking to get going. Everyone coming back, getting in positions. All right, CeeLo, sounds good, buddy. Great to see you back. Here's a long pass. Blues intercept. They're going to come away with it, sending it up. Here come the Blues into Edmonton territory. In the middle, here's Ryan O'Reilly. Nice blocker save by Skinner. St. Louis from the point. Peryanko takes one in, looking for the tip. Skinner on it. They're digging for it. And Nurse is going to grab the arm of the Blues player and kind of pull him away as they were digging, trying to dig it out. Purple Queen, what's going on? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. So thanks everyone for joining us. Welcome to the second period. If you are just coming in, make sure to hit that like button for me. Let's get those likes up to 40 likes. And if this is your first time here, hit that subscribe as well. Here it is. Edmonton's going to win the draw. Here come the Oilers. Come away with it. 2-on-2 as they're working into the Blues zone. Fogel's going to send it around. They miss it on the far side. It comes out. Edmonton has to regroup. Now they're going to send right back in. Back to pick it up is Nick Leddy. Leddy in the corner. He gets bumped off the puck. Ryan O'Reilly in there to help him out. It comes around to Peryanko. He has Puljujarvi coming in on him. Has to play it along. Gets it back over to Leddy. Reverses it. Good job by the Oilers on the aggressive forecheck. They turn it over and they put it right down deep. In the corner, Puljujarvi getting it across. Behind the net. Trying to get it back to Puljujarvi. Can't do it. Leddy breaking that play up. Leddy has it circling around. Here's Leddy now. Going to carry it. This line's been on about a minute and a half for St. Louis. They need to change. They're going to little whack at this. It's going to hop up into the Blues bench. So good opportunity for the Blues to get a change going on. Josh, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. We sit here. It's a 1-0 lead for the Edmonton Oilers. It's pretty interesting that Craig Berube is a head coach. Berube used to be a big tough guy way back in the day. Thomas going to win that back to the point. Quick shot, and Skinner, the goaltender for the Oilers, is going to make the save. Wow, those bots are just relentless tonight. Thank you, Dallas, for taking care of those, keeping us safe. Big Blues win the draw, back to the point, and again, a huge shot just teeing off. And a nice save. Not just a head coach, but a Stanley Cup winning head coach. That's right, Bernie. That's right. So bizarre. So you never know when you watch these players today and the types of careers that they have, you never know where they're going to go and how they're going to turn out. You see Wayne Gretzky, who was the head coach of the Coyotes, couldn't get anything going. And here you have Berube winning a Stanley Cup with St. Louis. Go for it, Josh. Fire out your trivia question. All the way back, Blues have it. Stolen by the Oilers. Couldn't get it over to McDavid. Here's the Blues. Starting to move it up. Shen. Little errant pass. Picked it up by Falk. Falk plays it in deep. Blues have had 5 shots already this period. None for the Oilers. Draisaitl looking to change that as he's driving to the net. Little switch up. Passes it through and he gets a weak shot off. And it goes into the pads of Binnington. So total shots are now tied up 11-11. Interesting. So O'Reilly has been having some work with Adam Oates. That's always interesting. Nice to see Adam Oates still getting some work done with the Blues players, but O'Reilly doing some work with Adam Oates. Good evening, Eleanor. Hope you are doing well, and hope, of course, AAU Triton is doing well as well. Lucas, how's it going, buddy? What hockey team did the Mighty Ducks play for 93-94? Like, you mean the first game in 93-94? Here they come, kicking it around. Off the boards and down the ice. Edmonton going to chase that. Niemelainen, he's going to pick it up and send it ahead. Picked up by the Oilers. Here comes Devon Shore. He's going to play it ahead. The Oilers going to dump it down. It's actually going to roll in on Binnington. He's going to have to play it aside. Raptors up 89-79. Thanks, Dallas. Oh, who is the head coach of the Mighty Ducks 93-94? I actually don't know who the head coach was for the Ducks back then. I don't think I could tell you any of the head coaches. The only Mighty Duck I remember from back in the day, besides, was Paul Kariya. Paul Kariya was like my favorite Duck back in. Emilio Estevez. Chris, that's stellar. He's in pain but resting. Thank you, Eleanor. Please send him our best in well wishes for a speedy recovery. As your next Leaf stream tomorrow, Saturday. Lucas, our next Leaf stream is actually going to be Sunday night. Sunday, the Leafs take on those Anaheim Mighty Ducks. Ron Wilson, that's right, Bernie, yes. Ron Wilson, going back. I forgot. Good old Ron Wilson spent some time in Toronto as well. That was back when Anaheim and Toronto were big trade partners. Here's Draisaitl bringing it in. Gets it back, takes the shot. Draisaitl missed by about 5 feet. Oh, Josh, no worries at all, man. No worries at all. Blues have it behind the net, looking to pick it up. Here come the Blues. They're going to carry it alive. Carry it down. Big blast. That's going to be right in on goal. It's picked up and cleared aside. Here's CC going to play it ahead. Blues just chipping it in over the line. Gets it back to the point. Came to DC from Anaheim. Took Caps to their first cup in 98. Oh, wow. Edmonton in the corner. Blues coming in on the forecheck. Doing a nice job. But Derek Ryan's going to come our way. He's going to play this up. Hits the long pass. Quick shot. And that's going to go up around the glass. Nice little play there by the Oilers. Coming around. Here's St. Louis looking to wind it up and get it going. Long pass. Here come the Oilers again, breaking in. McDavid turns left, turns right, and avoids a hit there by McCullough. McDavid gets it back. He gets knocked off his feet. Here's Nugent Hopkins, gets it to McDavid. McDavid finds the point. Taking a look. Bouchard, cross ice. Here's an odd angle shot. That's steered to the corner by Binnington off the blocker. And all the way down the ice. Is it enough for icing? Yes, it is. This is going to come all the way back into St. Louis territory. Wow. The pace of this game starting to pick up. MJ, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Appreciate everyone coming in, hitting those likes. We're almost up at 40 likes, so thank you very much. One subscriber away from 3085, so thank you to all of our new subscribers here tonight. What I'm asking the Mighty Ducks now. Talking about the Mighty Ducks, his head coach right now. What team play for in 94-90? I see. So the head coach of the Mighty Ducks now, what team did he play for in 94-95? Gotcha. That's a good question. I don't know the answer. Here's the Oilers trying to set it up in the St. Louis zone. Stolen by the Blues. I'll have to think about that, Josh, and get back to you. Definitely not top of mind. Here are the Oilers, 3 wide, breaking in. Zach Hyman gets it, takes a shot. That's going to go wide. It certainly has, Carl. It certainly has. Quick shot. That's going to go just wide. Binnington lost his goal stick. The defender's trying to get it over to him. He can't pick it up yet. The Edmonton Oilers still with puck possession. Binnington with no stick. McDavid behind the net. Trying to put it in front, going far side. And that's high and wide. Darnell Nurse coming close. Comes to McDavid. Binnington has his stick. Comes across to Bouchard. Bouchard with a shot. Nice save there by Binnington. Binnington loses his stick again. He's got to pick it up. Now he gets it. Twice in this flurry, Binnington lost his stick. And picked up. Here's Robert Thomas for the Blues. Flying down. He's going to dump it in. The chase is on. He's in there. He's got Shen with him. Shen steals a puck. Cross ice the shot. and it hopped over Tarasenko's stick at the last second. Comes back to Shen. Shen feeds it to the point to Letty. Letty's going to let it fly. That goes just wide. Shots at both ends of the ice. Briere? Is it like Danny Briere? There it is in the corner. Edmonton with another shot. They can't clear. St. Louis trying to keep it in. They can't. Finally, Bouchard's going to bring it out. These guys got to change. They've been on a long time. Coming in, McLeod's going to send it around behind the net. Here come the Blues. 12 minutes to go. Just over 12 to go. Here's O'Reilly bringing it into the Blues territory. He loses the puck. All the way back. Coming in. Draisaitl. Backhand. That's going to go wide. Yamamoto with the puck. Gets it over to Kane. He takes a shot and he misses. If only these nets were about 2 feet wider, the Oilers would have about 4 goals. Here it comes. The Oilers. Peryanko. He's going to dump this down. Both teams giving chase, trying to get in there. In the corner, the Blues have it. Back to the point. Sending it around. Falk, he kind of bumbles it. The Oilers, long pass. Here's a break for Kane. Kane trying to get in there. He gets it. He's taken into the corner by Falk. Falk holding Kane in the corner. Ooh, somebody went down and went down hard. Looks like the Blues are going to get a penalty. The rookie, what's going on? Welcome in, bud. Welcome in. So Draisaitl went to pick it up, and he gets dumped, just hauled off his feet. So the Blues going to take a penalty, and the Oilers going back on the power play. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take this opportunity to tell you about our fantastic sports partner, FPEN Sports. Dave the Bear Shot covering the New York Rangers most game. Well, I shouldn't say most games. He does a lot of games, but he does the New York Rangers over on FPEN Sports. And of course, their main channel, the Florida Park Explorers. They're in the Disney parks almost every night, so you can definitely find them in the parks if you love Disney. And if you love the merch, they'll even do some personal shopping for you. So definitely check out FPEN Sports and the Florida Park Explorers. As well, one of our other partner channels over at, and that's not showing up really well there. Let me move this one. We'll move it up here. There we go. The Pete McDevitt Show. Check out our good friend Pete at the Pete McDevitt Show. He does hockey, he does baseball, he does football, and a whole lot of Disney content. He actually just started his second channel, so go check him out on both Pete McDevitt Show and Pete McDevitt The Deuce. So check out both his shows for all his play-by-play. Does a fantastic job with football and baseball, and is starting to get into some hockey as well. So there you go. The Florida Park Explorers, FPN Sports, and Pete McDevitt Show. Now, there's so many shout outs to give. Of course, I want to thank all of our moderators who are here, stream in and stream out, helping keep the chat safe and family friendly for all. So big shout out and big thank you to all the mods for doing an absolutely kick-ass job. So thank you, moderators. We appreciate you so very much. Let's get a lot of hearts in the chat for all the mods. They're just coming back from commercial break. Let's see which team is going to come out on top this period. The Oilers have an opportunity now as they're going to get 2 minutes or less on the power play clock. Let's see what they can do. There it is. Letty's going to get this one out and down the ice as the Blues won the draw. Hey, Oscar, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us. There we go. Hearts coming up. Lots of hearts for the mods. Achari going to get it out again. About 1:30 left in the power play. Oilers have yet to get into the blue zone. Very different from the Oilers' first power play where they dominated for the first 2 minutes in its entirety. Coming around, stolen. Here comes O'Reilly, shorthanded. Big shot off the shoulder. Rebound is there. St. Louis picking it up, and they couldn't put it in. Wow, close opportunity there for the Blues. Here come the Oilers now with about a minute left in the power play. Draisaitl with the puck. Draisaitl's going to carry it in. Trying to get it across to McDavid. He can't do it. Comes out. The Oilers got to bring it back. Here's Barry. Gets it over. Nugent Hopkins going to bring it in. He circles around. Going along the boards. Draisaitl there to pick it up. He does. Draisaitl kind of hit from behind. He's knocked off his skates and it comes out. McDavid picks up the puck. Draisaitl's been on over 2 minutes. Back to the point. Oilers looking to get something going here on this power play. So far, nothing. Back to Bouchard. Takes a shot, and there's a block for the Blues. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Coming back around. The Oilers in front to Draisaitl. Takes a shot, and that gets blocked. Rebound to McDavid. McDavid, far side off a skate. What a save! Jordan Binnington out of nowhere. And the puck is still loose. The shot came through, it hit his skate, and I don't know how on earth Binnington managed to get a hold of that one. Wow. Raptors 95, Philly 85. Thank you. Here's McDavid in front, tips it just wide. Lewis, welcome in. What an opportunity. McDavid to Hyman, and he puts that in and over the net. Unbelievable. Draisaitl to the point. Bouchard, he doesn't get all of it. Draisaitl's now been on the ice for 3 minutes. Draisaitl goes across. Back to Draisaitl. He tries the one-timer. He fans on it. Blue steal. The power play is over. Here comes Justin Falk carrying it in. He takes a shot, and that goes just wide. What a bizarre play. What a bizarre power play. Krug, far side, down low, takes a shot, and that's going to deflect wide. Tarasenko can't get there. Comes back to the point. Taking a look. Passing it around. Still holding it in. Kyrou comes down low. How did that stay in? Back to Krug, to the point. Peryanko, a big shot. That goes wide. Now it's the Oiler goaltender with no goal stick. What's with these goalies giving up their sticks? The Oilers clear this out. Wow. And end-to-end action. Back and forth. In the corner. Coming across. Big blast there. What a save by Skinner, taking that direct on the pads. Jonathan, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Krug trying to get there. The Oilers trying to get it out. They can't. St. Louis is just continuing to put on the pressure. Back to the point, circling around. Coming down deep. Tarasenko, he can't get it out. Still has it. Comes across, far side. Robert Thomas going down deep. Behind the net, Tarasenko is there with Thomas. Trying to get it out in front to Kyrou. Finally, the Oilers steal. The Oilers carry it. Here's Bouchard. He's going to go for a little skate. Bring it in. He's got two with him. Trying to feed it up ahead. He couldn't get it to Darnell Nurse. Now the Blues. Here's an opportunity. Oh, and the pass. Just too far. Just too far. But they're still battling O'Reilly in there. It squeaks out. Coming through. MMU, welcome in. Welcome to the show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in everybody. Thanks for joining us. If you're just coming in, hit that like and hit that subscribe. We got a crazy game here tonight. 1-0 for the Oilers, but St. Louis is coming on real strong. O'Reilly with the puck. Carrying it down deep. Stolen by the Oilers. Here come the Oilers. Back into the slot. Rebound. Backhand. Evander Kane couldn't get it through. Oh, man, that was so close. Blues pick it up, and they're going to bring it back in their own zone. 6:40 or so left to go here in the second period. Shots are tied 15 apiece. All the way down. Wow. Here come the Oilers. They're on the move yet again. Coming in front. Derek Ryan setting it up. And Devin Shore put it just wide. All the way back around to the far side. Kulak. He can't get there. Edmonton has puck possession around the corner. The Blues trying to knock it away. Back to the point. Cece sending it across. Big shot. And Binnington says, enough of this. I'm going to glove this one down and hold on to it. Unbelievable action as these guys going non-stop end-to-end action. Wow. Absolutely incredible. Just incredible, incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take this moment and give a huge shout out and a huge thanks to all of our channel members. Thank you, all of our channel members, for all of your support and all you do for the channel. We appreciate it. If you want to become a channel member and join the membership crew, simply hit the join button located next to the subscribe button, or you'll see a link in the chat. You can go ahead and click that link. It'll take you to the join page where you could read all about the membership perks and benefits. And it really does help out in supporting our channel. MMU wants to know, who's your favorite player? MMU, are you asking all time or of kind of today's period? For me, of all time, it's Gretzky, hands down. Gretzky is, in my opinion, is the greatest player of all time. He was absolutely spectacular. If I had to go in this period of time right now, man, it's so hard. If we ignore this season, because he's off to a really slow start this season, I'd say it's Austin Matthews. What he did last year was absolutely incredible, putting up 60 goals. This year, he's only got one, but he had one goal through, was it 5 or 6 games last year, and then he exploded. Again, he's only got one, but I'm expecting he's going to explode sometime soon. Matthews is also a little cursed right now because I selected him in our fantasy pool, so it's probably my fault that Matthews is off to a slow start. Steve Yzerman, yeah, Josh, you can't go wrong with Yzerman. Yzerman, he's up there on my list, right? Gretzky, Yzerman, Brett Hull. There were so many good players. Mario Lemieux, Yari Curry. So many great players back then. San Jose Sharks need to have that movie song for when they score goals for Jaws. That would be pretty awesome, Carl. That would be really cool. Dallas is still going with 70 goals. Al McInnes. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Al McInnes, right? He owned the hardest shot competition for the first couple of years. McInnes and Iafrate kind of was in there as well. All right, here come the Oilers. Oilers flying in, 2-on-1, shaping up, comes across. What a save, Binnington! How did he make that save? I need to see a replay to see if he saved that or the shot went wide, because that was a crazy, great pass and a shot that I thought was in all day long. Unbelievable. So here come the Oilers again. Long stretch pass. This is going to be tipped into the Blues territory. They're in there on the chase, trying to get through. It's stolen, going to come all the way back down. Kane's going to kick this one back out. So Justin Falk's going to hammer this one back down. These ads on the boards are just absolutely playing with my mind. They make the boards look warped with some of the animations. And they're going to come in off sides. We're going to get a quick whistle here. Let's see. I hope they show a replay of this 2-on-1 with Fogle. A little pass over. And McLeod. Oh, Binnington just got some wood of the stick on there to deflect it up and over the net. That's so incredible. That's why, as a goalie, when you're diving across, you get the stick out first, because you're hoping you get a piece to just knock it away. And more, you're seeing goalies not so much down low of the stick. When a shot's coming up high, they get the top, like just below the knob of the stick, making that incredible stop. He had a few more years in him if he doesn't get that eye injury. Yeah, it's crazy. Bobby Orr, if we go back further, yeah, Jonathan, Bobby Orr, listen, there's always that great debate, right? Bobby Orr, Wayne Gretzky, who is the greatest player of all time? I mean, you're definitely, when you go back to that Bobby Orr era, I mean, there's a lot of great talent, but Bobby Orr certainly was, for a defenseman, a category all to himself. I was there when Detroit Red Wings shot that puck from the blue line. Oh, when he shot that puck from the blue line. Yeah, that's crazy. You know what? I've always wanted to go to a game in Detroit. I haven't had an opportunity to get there. We have some relatives that are in and around the Detroit area, so it's something we'd love to do one time, is go there. I actually haven't been to too many hockey rinks. Obviously, in Toronto, I was in Buffalo. I've been in Florida. We've been to some Panther games. But I think it's always so much fun checking out some of the venues from the other teams around town, especially if you can catch when your team is there. They're playing. It's always a fun experience. So they're showing this replay again, and it's Man, so close, so close. Just got a piece of it. You know, Binnington since April 1st, going all the way back to April 1st, is 12-2-0 with one shutout and a 9.27 save percentages. Unders up 2-0 on a Josh Bailey goal. His 999th game as an NHLer. Oh, that's awesome. I enjoy Josh Bailey. I think he's a pretty darn good player. Here's Binnington. He's going to backhand it up to the blue line himself. Get it out. Here comes Kyrou. Kyrou going over to Tarasenko. Tarasenko in the corner going to kick it over. You know, something just seems off with Tarasenko today. I don't know what it is, but there just doesn't appear to be a chemistry with him and his line mates. Edmonton bringing it in. Again, this game is really slowed down here. Picked up. Here comes Thomas. Thomas, he's going to carry it in. Kicks it over. Tarasenko into the slot. He takes a quick shot. Rebound. Another shot. St. Louis coming closer. Coming closer. I've been to a Red Wings game when it was Joe Louis Arena. Oh, nice. Quick shot by Tarasenko. That's going to be deflected into the corner. What do you think of that Tavares getting injured by blocking one of his own players' shot on Monday? Yeah, Lucas, that was pretty crazy. That was pretty wild. For those who don't know, Tavares took a shot to the back of the leg and went down pretty hard. So we'll have to see what kind of shape he's in. But yeah, that was just a fluke play, right? It's what happens when you stand in front of the net. You're going to get hit by some pucks. This is going to go up and out of play, and we're going to get a whistle. So, yeah, it's unfortunate for Tavares. Listen, Tavares was coming on. He had a really good game the game before. And it's unfortunate, right? Just in front of the net, you get a puck that comes in, and it hurts. It was. And the way he went down fast. That's painful. If you've ever played, hockey or even ball hockey with those orange hard balls you used to use for ball hockey, you take one of those to the back of the leg, and it is painful. 3.5 to go here in the second period. Shots are 13-4 in favor of the Blues this period alone, bringing the totals up to 19-15. In the corner, working through. Coming in front, O'Reilly with a chance there to Barbashev. Barbashev had it, but somehow the Oilers goaltender is able to keep that out. Edmonton bringing it in. Quick shot. That's going to go high, and a nice save by Binnington. To the point, that's going to be kept in, but the official is going to blow it down on the offside. Yeah, Lucas, I do too. He was... Now, I haven't heard if he's going to be out for any length of time or if he's just day-to-day, so we'll have to wait and see. Jeff, how's it going? I am fantastic. I hope you're doing well. Watching the Oil take on the Blues. Blues going to win this draw. Going to kick it off the boards. This is going to come all the way down. The officials yelling, no icing, no icing. St. Louis in there on the forecheck. They're going to pick up the puck. Edmonton's going to steal it away. Giveaway right in the slot. A quick shot and a nice save by Skinner. Yeah, Bernie, I agree with you 100%. It has been very, very painful this year. Very slow. I'm glad it's just not me recognizing it. Toronto has made some other moves. We'll talk about those at intermission. What sweater? This is my old Brett Hall jersey, my old St. Louis Blues jersey from when I was in high school. What was that, 30 years ago? Something crazy. It still fits. Oh, big hit there. Collision just inside the blue line of the Blues. With the puck, Devon Shore taking a nasty bump. Back to the pass, back to the point. Murray just keeps it in, but the Blues are going to come away with the puck. Here come the Blues, and I tell you, I haven't worn this jersey in a very long... I can still breathe, but it has... Can I hold it up high enough? It's got a little hole in it here. It's got a little hole. In this hole, I'll tell you the story behind that hole. At intermission, quick shot, and the puck is going to be stopped. So stay tuned for intermission as Sammy tells the story about the hole in his jersey. I know it doesn't sound exciting, but you'll all have a good chuckle. Rico, what's going on? Get it together, Blues. That's right. They definitely need to get it together. They're just not skating right now. And I was saying it moments ago, there seems to be a lack of chemistry with Tarasenko and some of the players. They're just not jiving. And both these teams, the skating has been a little slow. Puck is going to be won by the Blues. They bring it out, and Kane is going to slash the stick out of the Blues player hand. See you later, Evander Kane. Jordan Kyrou had his stick just completely slashed away. So Evander Kane finds himself in the box for 2 minutes or less. Going to give the Blues a power play for the end of the second period here, as there's only 1:49 left to go. I have a Hull one as well. Last one I ever purchased. They are ridiculous these days. That's right, Jeff. They are ridiculous. You can find occasionally some good deals when they make changes, or they have specials. For example, I don't know out by you, but there's a Pro Hockey Life up here, and I just bought a Tavares one. They had it on sale, and I picked it up. Here's a quick shot, and that's going to go up into the mesh, so they're going to stop that one. Nice little shot there by Robert Thomas. But yeah, what I do is I always go to Pro Hockey Life, the website, and I just type in, sale jerseys, and they had a bunch of teams on there. Most of them were blank, but they had a Leaf. They had a few Leaf ones, and they all had Tavares on it. So I was like, yes, please. And it's funny, I read the comments, and some of the comments said it didn't come with the C, but when it showed up, it had the C on it. So I was happy as could be. Bringing it all the way down. Oilers do. St. Louis going to back this one up. I'm the one I'm wearing I got in the divorce. Chris, nice. Coming in, big shot here. That's going to go just wide. Tarasenko reverses it to the point, going point to point. Taking a look, comes across Tarasenko, top of the circle with a wrist shot. Schenn went for the tip, and it was knocked up and over the net. Back to Schenn, out to the slot. It's redirected. Tarasenko, nice little spin move. Oh, and he gave it away. Tarasenko won too many dips and duties and turned over the puck. Brad Hall was such a great hockey player. Carl, he sure was. Tarasenko gives it back. Here's Krug, quick shot. And a nice save there by Skinner. I did see a Tarasenko one on sale for $250. That's not a sale. You can find them at the ones at Pro Hockey Life that were on sale were $100. So $250 is like the regular price. Just crazy. I have a hole in one or two of my most valuable soccer jerseys, but you can't see it. Two cats now passed away as kittens. They climbed to a wall. Oh, no. Oh, John. That's cats, though. They'll get you with those claws. Here it is. Blues win it. 50 seconds to go. They're scrambling. The Oilers have a 2-on-1 shorthanded. Here's Hyman. Hyman coming through. Toe drag. What a play. Great play by the Blues player, Torrey Krug. Great play to break that 2-on-1 up. 35 seconds to go. Now it's a 2-on-2. Here come the Blues on the power play. Sending it in the corner. St. Louis trying to set it up, trying to get a last opportunity here in the closing moments of the second period. And the Oilers are going to shovel this one out and down the ice. Bennington out to play it. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Only 15 in the period. One last opportunity if the Blues hurry. Here's O'Reilly to Tarasenko. Tarasenko sends across, shoot the puck. Here's the shot. Oh, it's in. They score with 4.4 seconds to go. Wow, O'Reilly with 4.4 seconds to go on the clock absolutely drains it. Wow, what a play. They were taking their time. I didn't even think they were going to get the shot off. The way O'Reilly and Tarasenko brought this in so slowly, it comes in. And so, you know what? Was this knocked in front? Let's see. O'Reilly bats it out of the air. So I think this is going to come away from Krug. I think it's going to go to O'Reilly. O'Reilly batted it out of the air. Unless from the reverse angle, you can see Krug touch it. So I think this is going to go to Ryan O'Reilly. He's going to get the goal to tie this game up with 4.4 seconds left. Unbelievable. Who do you think is the worst and best player right now? Oh, wow. That's a tough question. Let me think about that, as that's going to do it for the end of the second period. Let's go back over to the intermission studio. And, of course, welcome in Let me make sure I get this assigned. I got to dipsy-do myself. Please welcome Dallas Hockey Girl. What's up, DHG? How's it going?
Go Hockey, go.
Go Hockey, go. So here's the story. Let's start. Well, okay, let's do this.
The
Let's
story
do
of the hole in your shirt.
The hole in my shirt. This is where the stream is going. Here it is. Ryan O'Reilly officially gets credit for the goal from Justin Falk in Braden Shen. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. The hole is going to have to wait. We're putting the hole on pause. I am floored right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest. Please welcome the man, AAU Triton. What's up, dude? How are you?
I couldn't miss the story about the hole.
Are you feeling okay?
I'm in some pain, but that's to be expected.
Yeah, well...
Why are you not in bed? Don't make me come over there and go nurse on you.
Because I had to do the second intermission show.
I love this guy so much. You have no idea. Dude, thank you so much. I'm glad to hear that you're doing okay. You're only in a little bit of pain, not a crap load. So that's definitely on the scale of pain. You're on the better side. So thank you. Totally not necessary, but I'm so appreciative that you're coming in and joining us tonight. So thank you. So here is the holy story. The hole on the shirt. So this is, yes. How this happens is I wore the shirt to high school because, you're in high school and I just got a new jersey.
Everybody
and it's Brett Hall.
Jersey in high school.
I'm like, gotta wear it. So I'm at school. I'm doing the school thing. We're going through class. I'm going down. I look at my schedule and I go, crikeys. We have shop today. So we go into shop and I'm like, it's okay. Because normally in shop, sometimes you're doing a little of this, a little of that. So we go into shop. And of course, the shop teacher today is like, hey, it's such an exciting day. We're going to be welding today. And I'm like, I'm welding and I have my jersey. And he's like, don't worry about it. It's no problem. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. So what happens is you put the goggles on, you're doing the welding and the cutting, and a little piece of metal shot off and caught my jersey and burned a hole in the side. And it's actually not still on here, but that little piece of metal for like 15 years was stuck onto the material. Dallas is killing herself.
I'm laughing because my dad's a welder, so I can picture it in my mind. I'm killing myself laughing.
I am. How old was I? Was I 16 years old? In there, and I'm like, yep. Let's give a 16-year-old kid a welding set while he's wearing a hockey jersey because that's a good idea. Go high school, go.
Did you not wear the T-shirt underneath?
Well, so I was wearing the T-shirt underneath, but of course I couldn't, we were already in class and let's just say there were some shady individuals. So I didn't really trust taking it off and leaving it on the back of my chair or whatnot.
Yes. It might not have been there later. Yes.
Yeah. So at least this way I still have, 99.8% of the material left on the jersey.
Well, when things like that happen, you're supposed to sing afterwards.
Okay. Me, I sing at every occasion. Although back then I wasn't singing. And the worst part is I had no idea. I had no idea that there was a hole in the jersey. And
so you'd be one of those cartoon characters that got set on fire and wouldn't know you were set on fire until somebody told you and then start running around.
Yeah, pretty much. That would be exactly what it was like. And I think that was actually the case that someone had said to me, Sam, what's wrong with your shirt? And I said, what? And he's like, you have a hole. And I looked and I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. I was so mad. I thought my parents were going to be furious with me. Luke is coming in. He's cooling everyone down with the Gator. Thank you, Gator. I went to Lafayette High School and College in Southern Illinois. Nice. So nice. Canadian welding in a hockey jersey. Yep. The only thing missing from that story is if there was a Tim Hortons cup on the welding table. That would have been it.
With a side of poutine.
You know what? It's funny.
And a bun cake.
Because back then, I don't remember eating a lot of poutine when I was back in high school.
No,
How many
it
bun
kind
cakes
of.
did you eat back then?
Oh, probably a lot.
Oh, yeah. See, we should get one of those little Stanley Cup or some kind of cool emblem thing and sew it around the
So
hole.
put a
And
little
then
patch
you'll
on
look
there.
cool. Then you'll look cool.
I should get my high school logo and put it on there for
Yeah, because
memory.
the shirt isn't worth much anymore with a hole in it.
That's okay. I'm just impressed that it actually fits. I'll be honest.
Just put a SB12 patch on it.
Ooh, there's an idea.
That would be fun. So that was my holy shirt story. So I had to share. What I could say, holy shirt. That's quality.
Just because it almost sounds like something else.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's you're interpreting it in a completely different way.
In my excuse, I'm still drugged up on anesthesia, so
No, you're not. It's been 12 hours. Nice try.
you be quiet, nurse.
Chris, that's funny. Did you have to cut it up the back to fit it in? No, it actually surprisingly it fit quite well.
I already asked him, can you wear is it like a prom dress that you put back on? You can get into it, but you can't breathe.
Really, Dallas?
Yeah.
You're talking about him wearing a dress, and all I can picture is the video. I'm so pretty. Oh, so pretty.
I'm so pretty.
So they did actually make they make jersey dresses now where it's actual like a full jersey, but it's very fitted and it's like a dress or a mini dress or
When are you getting one?
Yep.
No, not for that will not.
What if they sponsor your channel?
Yes, we will find somebody to sport the jersey for marketing purposes. Hockey jerseys are not socks. That's funny. I asked because I used to wear a tuxedo shirt that was sent the wrong. Oh, that's funny. I got nice things. Oh, nice, Lucas. You got good things for your birthday. That's awesome. Very, very happy to hear.
Chris, were you the groom at the wedding in that tuxedo, or were you just the best man? We have to know.
So while we're gonna get that answer from Chris, and we're talking about dressing up, we have obviously Halloween.
There's a game
just around the corner. There's a hockey game. Yeah,
and Halloween there's a game.
Halloween is just around the corner, and of course,
and Sam is dressing up as a big pie for Halloween.
I'm dressing up as a streamer for Halloween. We're gonna live stream around the neighborhood and see some of the decorations and the lights and stuff. So it'll be. I
still think you should have dressed as a pie.
You know what? I was gonna order it off Amazon, but they were sold out. So they only had lemon meringue pies, and that wasn't going there.
Well, that's your favorite, so that would have been perfect.
Well, the stream before Halloween, we have to make sure we put you in all green so that you're the floating head. Floating head for Halloween.
Can I make one addition to that?
Okay.
He's got to be in all green, but with blue lipstick.
With the blue lipstick. I have the blue lipstick. Do you need the blue lipstick?
That's funny. There you go. I'll grab that from you, Dallas. Here it is. Perfect. Got it.
I'm
right
sure
here.
Dee has some blue lipstick.
I don't know if that color is in her
in her makeup bag.
Yeah. I couldn't think of the word.
Shoppers talking about Revlon Rhythm and Blues. You can find
it. Revlon. If Revlon
Sorry, no sparkle.
If Revlon wants to come over with a sponsorship, I will wear blue lipstick for Revlon. Okay. if that Revlon.
While you're eating the chicken parm.
Somebody clip that.
While you're eating the chicken parm.
So here's the thing. Halloween coming up. Of course, the NHL players love to get in the spirit, and they put up all kinds of fun Halloween pictures and whatnot. But let me ask you two: are you guys gonna do anything for Halloween? What are you gonna dress up as for Halloween?
Oh, Chris is gonna sponsor your blue lipstick.
Great.
Oh, there you go.
Excellent. What about you, Triton? Are you dressing up?
I was gonna let you go first, but I can go first. I know it's kind of boring, but I wear one of my many Star Trek uniforms every year on Halloween.
Nice.
But I don't go out. I stay home. because I run my Halloween light show and projection show for the neighborhood.
That's right.
Oh, very nice.
That's right. What about you, Dallas?
This year Halloween is going to be kind of different. We don't get any trick-or-treaters at my house. So for the last few years, I've been helping give out candy at my grandmother's about 40 minutes from here, and she gets over 100 trick-or-treaters.
Oh, wow.
So we make up grab bags, and we have peanut and peanut-free candy. We're known for having good candy. We're the house known for having good candy. And I dress up. I have a Harry Potter robe, and I have the wand, and right from Universal Studios from
What
Diagon
house are
Alley, I
you?
have the wizard robe.
What house are you?
Gryffindor,
That's
of
the right
course.
answer. That's the right answer.
Yep.
Duh, Gryffindor. So, but this year, she's in long-term care now because she needs more help. So I kind of don't know what to do with myself for Halloween. I made up some grab bags for the nurses who take care of her to give out, but I probably will go trick-or-treating with my niece and her two friends.
Sam, don't even read that message. I know
them.
what you're reading. Don't even read that. I know what you're reading.
No, it's actually a good point. I mean, we do it every year. We always check our candy with our kids. We don't, anything that's open or not packaged immediately goes in the trash.
Nowadays you have to check. And even checking, you're not guaranteed, because I hate to scare all the parents out there, but people have been known to use needles to put things into candy.
Yeah, and so they have their favorites. We'll look through the favorites, and truth be told, there's so much candy these kids get. Most of it ends up getting tossed because they just keep it for so long. We only let them have, a little bit here and there. They don't kind of pig out on it. But yeah, it's super, super important to make sure you check everything. Our boys, they're going this year. We got one going as Spider-Man. One is going as, he wanted to get a banana costume, but it was sold out, so he's going as a hot dog. So we'll have to see when it comes.
Really? I thought one of them, possibly, the older one, possibly Jacob, would be going as a gorilla for Gorilla Tag.
He wanted to go as a few things.
I love it.
What's going on, Sunman? Welcome in.
And Cloud9, no. The answer to that question is no.
So he wanted to go as a few things. He was really looking at some of those blow-up costumes. They're so cool, but they're super expensive. So
those
are.
At the rate he's growing, we're like, we just couldn't justify it for one Halloween season.
For 1 year.
Yeah,
no. Do you remember, speaking of our retro, do you remember back in our day, did you get the homemade candy apples and caramel apples and all of that for Halloween in your neighborhood? We had a lady who made homemade fudge for Halloween, so we were allowed to have that. Like there was only a couple people that we were allowed to get homemade stuff from because we knew them.
Yeah, I don't.
So we could get homemade stuff.
I don't recall getting any candy apples. There was someone who just gave out regular apples. And most people over the years, they would just skip that house. There was also somebody in the neighborhood that would give out cans of pop. So they were by far one of the most popular houses on the block.
Yes.
There was another house that gave out the full size candy bars. So they were also really, really popular because everybody would go there.
The one place we went, there was a dentist, and he gave out toothbrushes.
That's funny.
For Halloween.
Who, if you had to pick a favorite, I know you're I know you don't really have a favorite because it's not Toronto Maple Leafs, but if you had to pick a favorite of these two teams, which one would you pick?
So I would probably say Edmonton. Edmonton.
Okay. For our sponsor, because our sponsor does so much for your channel, if St. Louis Blues wins, I'll take the Blues. If the Blues win by any score, if they win the game, you have to dress up as 7 of 9 for Halloween.
I don't know what that is.
It's a woman Borg on Star Trek.
I wouldn't even know how to do that.
I'll send you a picture.
Okay, I'll look at the picture. We'll review the evidence before we make an agreement. But yeah, no, for me, so I made up last year a nice Samwelb shirt that says we're live on it. Has the nice QR code on the back.
And your sponsor agrees, by the way, to that bet.
Yeah. Oh, great. And I have the hat. So we're gonna put on the gear. We're gonna walk around. We're gonna check out the neighborhood, kind of like we did last year. See some of the costumes. There's a lot going on the neighborhood. What people have put up. The only
I bet.
They are calling for rain this year on Halloween. So
No.
depending on the weather, will obviously determine how far of a walk we're gonna go for. I'm hoping the rain does hold off. I don't mind if it's cold. But it's Canada. Should be cold. But as long as it's
How many
not,
years did
not
we
raining.
wear our costume over our snowsuit?
Oh, forever.
How many years?
Yep.
Oh,
How
that
many
would
years?
be epic if it was cold enough to snow on Halloween. Sam could do a stream of trick-or-treating and a snow angel.
You know, it has in the past. In the past, I remember going trick-or-treating and having a light dusting of snow that usually would melt the next day, but it would just be on Halloween. Or we've had days where it was absolutely frigid, where you're like fully bundled up, and then the next day would be gorgeous. So you
that
never
kind
know
of takes the
what's
fun
gonna
out of Halloween if it's too cold, though. You can't,
And let us send blessings to all the school teachers for November 1st.
Is that National Teacher Day?
No, it's the day after Halloween. So the teachers have to deal with the kids the day after Halloween. I always think there's enough PD day. There's enough PD days in the year. Why wouldn't you make November 1st a PD day? Then the kids could just stay out or have a Halloween party, enjoy, and then they can be hyped up on candy all the next day, but not at school.
Yeah, well,
that's true. I mean,
That's
they
what I
have
think.
PD days. They have PD days for absolutely no reason,
Right.
Yeah, and that's why we the eating the candy, it's a privilege, right? Not a right for the kids. So they have to.
No,
they
you're
have to
just
be good.
mean.
What's it?
You probably give them 2 pieces of candy and nope, that's it. You've had enough.
Yeah, pretty much. We limit their intake. Obviously, usually when they're eating it, it's after dinner. It's late. We don't want them to that sugar rush and the sugar crash. And I think it's we have to monitor it. And also it allows them It allows them to keep functioning. And then we'll send them their lunches and stuff.
Sam is playing Willy Wonka's father from the remake of Willy Wonka with Johnny Depp. Oh. Sam is playing the dentist that's the father.
Oh, I hate the remake of Willy Wonka. That's a whole stream on its own. I'm so mad they did that. Nobody beats Gene Wilder in the original Willy Wonka.
No, they don't. They don't.
So the third period is coming back. It's just about to start. Triton, I'm so glad to see you here tonight, buddy. I'm glad you're doing okay. Thank you for joining us, and now go get some rest.
Yeah,
we need our predictions real quick. We need our predictions real quick.
Yeah, give us your predictions.
What's your prediction real quick?
I'm going to go 2-1 Blues just so Sam has to dress up as 7 or 9.
I'll go 3-1 Leafs. I'll go 3-1 Leafs.
3-1 Leafs.
The Leafs aren't playing.
Or sorry, 3-1 Oilers. I'm so used to saying the Leafs. My bad.
I'm going to go 3-2 Oilers. 3-2 Oilers. Well, thank you.
3-1 Oilers.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. We'll catch up with you both real soon.
All right. See everybody next stream.
Get your ice cream, chat. Have a good third period.
All right. Those are our amazing friends, Dallas Hockey Girl, AAU Triton, joining us for second intermission. They are our guests. Curto, thank you so much for subscribing. So great to have you here joining us. All right, so it's time for the third period. As they are just getting going, it is down deep in the Oiler territory. Sneak candy when their parents aren't around. MJ, it's so true. We used to do that all the time when we were younger. Here's Yamamoto coming through. Lucas going 5-3 Oilers. And I saw your comment going as Ghostface from Scream. That's awesome. Such a cool character. Oilers have it just inside the blue zone. Working it down low. Oilers circling around. Back to the point. Here's a long shot in and a nice save. Of course, if you're just coming in and just joining us, the Blues tied it up with 4.4 seconds left to go in the second period, so it's a 1-1 hockey game. The Blues came on a huge rush at the end of that period, absolutely taking over the momentum of this game. Let me update our numbers here as well. We're 3 subscribers away from getting to 3090, which means we're 13 away from 3100. So thank you for all the support. In the corner, Edmonton in there digging it around. Blues picking it up. Here come the Blues. Nick Leddy is going to play it up. Turnover. Edmonton stole it for a moment, but they gave it right back away. Trying to get it up. They slide it down into the Oiler territory. The Oilers now in this third period going from my right to left. Blues have it back to the point. They have it in the Oiler zone. Kicking it up to the hash marks. Nick Leddy kind of bobbled it in the corner. Going around to Shen. Shen behind the net. Circling around. He's being watched. Shen carrying it. Goes to the point. Peryanko with kind of a half shot. And that gets knocked down in the corner. Back to the point. They can't hold. It's a race. The Oilers are going to win it. Here come the Hyman. Hyman stops, pops, turns. Finds himself in the slot. Takes a shot. Nice save by Binnington off the blocker. And that trickles into the corner. Back in the slot. And the Blues are able to clear. They're going to skate it out. Bringing it to the red line. Little pass off there. Pitlick going to chip it in the corner. And a little collision there. Seems like a small number, but I made it to 500 subs today. Oh, Chris, that's phenomenal. Not a small number by any means. Congratulations. That's the halfway milestone, my friend. Congrats. Chipping it down. Listen, I remember when we were there, right? We were there. We hit that 500 mark milestone about halfway through last season, and all of a sudden things just exploded. So big congrats. Let's give Chris some love in the chat for hitting that milestone of 500. Weird question, but what is the worst rink you've skated or played in your lifetime? Here's a quick shot from St. Louis. Ooh, that is a tough question. Worst rink I've skated at. You know what? None comes to mind. Most of the rinks I've skated at were pretty decent. There was one rink that comes to mind. The name escapes me. I'm trying to think of it, but they did have an issue with their freezing unit, where some of the ice was a little too soft in parts. I think that was up in Richmond Hill many years ago. But as of late, most of the ice has been pretty good. I did have the opportunity to skate at both Maple Leaf Gardens and the Scotiabank Arena, formerly known as the Air Canada Centre, and those ice surfaces were fine to me. I actually liked Maple Leaf Gardens ice very much, as well as the boards at Maple Leaf Gardens had a lot of give to them. Host, really, you still did. You got me. I didn't. I forget where the rink is located, but there's a rink I played at that had snow falling from the roof. Oh my gosh. When our players got hit with... That's crazy, Stephen. Unbelievable. There are some rinks like that. They're just really run down. And they, there's not a lot of funding that goes into fixing them up. So that doesn't surprise me that you unfortunately got stuck playing at one of those. Final score from UBS Arena in Long Island. 2 Palmieri goals, 71 saves. Shutout for Sorokin. Wow. The Islanders over the Rangers. That's going to upset a few people. Draisaitl in the corner. Blues pick up the puck, though. Tarasenko there behind the net. Leaves over for Robert Thomas. Thomas battling ahead. Tried to feed it out for Tarasenko, but it comes to Kane. Evander Kane's going to get this down the ice. Peryanko back to pick it up. He's going to spin away. He's being watched by Yamamoto. In the neutral zone, Bouchard comes up. Makes a nice little play with a skate. Comes up to Tarasenko. Tarasenko going to bring it into the Edmonton zone. Thomas in the slot. Kind of bobbles it. Tries to dish it off. Comes to Tarasenko. He takes a shot. Skinner's got those pads squeezed as he felt it hit him, but he didn't see where it went. Great play. Dave took a good time off from streams about... Yeah, no kidding. He would have been losing his mind. Keep your distance from the bear shark. That's right. We need to get the Jaws music going. There was another rink they played where the team literally had to get dressed inside a truck trailer. Oh my God, Steven, that is wild. We had an outdoor rink. It snowed and hailed, chipped up the ice. That's always tough. Yeah, Jeff, the outdoor rinks, they take a beating. But there's nothing like playing outside. So much fun. Here's the Blues coming out to the side. Over to O'Reilly. He has it. He's going to spin around. Play it around the boards. Who's going to get there first? It's Edmonton. Nugent Hopkins going to play it up to Nurse. Nurse, long pass, 2-on-1 for Edmonton. Coming over, Nugent Hopkins takes the shot. Great save by Binnington coming across to rob Nugent Hopkins. What a play. How are the Maple Leafs doing so far this season? Favre for Hope Volleyball Facility. Well, welcome in. Paul, how's it going? Welcome in as well to Maple Laughs. Leafs are not doing too well this season. They're finding themselves to the bottom half of their division. Only have a couple wins under their belt. They need to get going. The Leafs definitely need to get going. Our next hockey stream coming up is actually going to be Sunday night. The Maple Leafs versus the Anaheim Ducks. That will be our next Maple Leaf game. Leafs do play tomorrow night. I think it's a 10:30 start. So we will not be doing the Leafs tomorrow for their late night start. But we will be back on Sunday for the Leafs and the Ducks. And that is scheduled. That is scheduled on the channel right now. So you can go ahead and click on over to that and set your reminder. Smokey Dan, how's it going? Calgary Flames logo for the emoji. That's awesome. Calgary with a huge game yesterday. Nazem Kadri tearing it up. Boy, is he looking good as a Flame. This is going to be an icing call to St. Louis. Going to come all the way back into the St. Louis territory. Edmonton starting to pick up the pressure. Starting to get things back going here. Yeah, Paul, I think it'll be a good one as well. I think it's fun. I always enjoy watching the kids, seeing what Zegras and company can do. Yes, Kadri is a Flame, signed there late in the offseason. And he is looking absolutely incredible. St. Louis gets the puck. They have it in their own zone, playing it around the boards. Oilers trying to keep it in. They can't. It comes out. Here come the Blues. They're battling in the neutral zone. Turnovers on both sides. Both sides back and forth. Finally, the Blues going to dump it in. It runs in on the Edmonton Oilers goaltender Skinner. And the Oilers are going to start to set it up. Here come the Oilers. Ryan Murray, he's going to play it up. Tried to get it to McDavid. That's stolen. Here comes the Blues one-on-one. And he dropped the puck. Oh, goodness. Jordan Kyrou, one-on-one. Working his way through, and he deked himself out of the puck. Off the boards, comes out. Blues going to hammer this one right back in. There's Lucas bringing up the Gator Ghost. The Gator. Trying to get things sparked up here. Flooding the ice. All the way back down. Blues going to chip this one in. Here comes Thomas again. Thomas going to circle around. Thomas at the bottom of that face-off circle. Toe drag, wrist shot. And a nice save by Skinner. In the corner. Robert Thomas trying to get back in there. Kyrou floating towards the face-off dot. Now he gets the puck. Taking a look. Long shot. That gets knocked down. O'Reilly, it's Tarasenko. He's going to pick it up. Tarasenko pass to the slot. It's stolen by McDavid. McDavid gives it over to Hyman. Hyman passes it across to Fogle. Fogle, he can't get the puck. Comes down deep for Hyman. Hyman comes around with the puck, tries to wrap it in, stuffs it on the side, and Binnington makes a beautiful save to hold out that Hyman opportunity. Of course, we talked about it earlier. All season long, we're going to be comparing. We're going to be comparing Zach Hyman and Michael Bunting to see what they are doing. Ladies and gentlemen, they are taking a little break. Flames won 4-1. Yeah, Kadri with 2 goals and a great performance. Let's take a look at our fantasy point standing, see where the fantasy draft is at. Of course, the winner of this fantasy trap winning a stay in wonderful, beautiful Las Vegas. California Golden Seals still maintaining quite a large lead over Detroit Damien's Dazzling Dogs. What the Puck bringing up the back with Jordan's Disney Wish. Those two battling it out for the bottom. And of course, I myself not doing too well, currently sitting in 8th spot. So California Golden Seals In Detroit, Damien Dazzling Dogs, say that 10 times fast, battling it out for top spot currently, and they're just still quite a ways ahead. Now let's take a look at my team particularly. Do I have any points on the board? No. Panarin, -1, only 2 shots. Yikes. Tyson Barrie so far +1. That's good. And K-Andre Miller a -2. Wow, my Rangers just killing me today. Of course, I do have Buchnevich on my team, but he's on IR, so I've had to move him to IR. We're going to be checking in with the fantasy standings all season long to see how it's going. Michael Bridges, welcome in. Do you think the Oilers will win? I do. That's kind of my pick for today. I think the Oilers will come out on top. Now, the Blues have been coming on spurts, so we can't take the Blues lightly, even though I'm wearing the Blues jersey. But I do think the Oilers will pull it out at the end of this game. They just seem to have a little bit more speed, a little bit more jump here in the third period. Taking a look at the shots so far in this third period, it's 6 shots for the Oilers, only 3 for the Blues. Gator goes, loser gets $10,000. That's funny. Gator, are you funding funding that? Yeah, you're very welcome, Michael, and thank you for coming in. We got a whistle, a very quick whistle, right at the 13-minute mark. So they're going to bring this out. There's a conversation between linesmen. Let's see what's going on here. If you are just coming in, there we go. 50 likes on the board. Thank you very much. Thank you, Michael, hitting that like, hitting that subscribe. Appreciate it. We are 1 away from 3090, 11 away from 3100. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead, think about it, consider it, and then click that button for me. There it is. Appreciate it. Getting the blue goal horn. Thank you for subscribing. Vancouver playing today. I don't believe they are playing today. The late game tonight is Tampa Bay and Anaheim. So Vancouver's next game, they will be playing tomorrow. Vancouver playing the Seattle Kraken. Seattle off to a pretty decent start. Raptors getting the win tonight. Nice. Raptors bringing it home. In the corner, Edmonton trying to pinch. They have the puck possession down in the blue zone. They kind of turn it over, but the Oilers just keep keeping it in. Oilers doing a nice job up top. Circling around. Coming through. Down low. With the puck. They're going to send it back to the point. Cross. Oilers still with it. Going to send this one down deep. Oilers just moving around the perimeter. Comes out in front. Little sneaky play there by Puljujarvi. Tried to go upstairs. And Binnington somehow kept that out. Blues going to bring it in. Into the corner, Achari and Neighbors bringing it down for the St. Louis Blues. Turns over. Edmonton brings it out to the neutral zone. Hyman, he kind of gets shaken up a little bit. Spinning around, going to send it back. St. Louis is ahead in the total shots, 29-23. But the Oilers are up 6-3 in shots this period. In the second period, St. Louis put up a whopping 20 shots, which is why they're ahead. Here come the Blues, the one-timer from the top of the circle. That gets knocked down. Rebound. Blues with it, trying to stuff it in. Skinner kicking out the pad, making a save. It's still loose. They're digging. Finally, it rolls in. Skinner sees it, and he's going to cover it up. Wow, what a rush. What a crazy play there at the wire. Just digging away, chopping away, trying to get it in. And, man, the Blues just digging, just being scrappy. On November 3rd, I'm going to see a Pink Floyd concert. Oh, Lucas, that is very cool. Enjoy, buddy. That's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to have a lot of fun. I haven't been to a concert in a long time. I miss seeing live music. Always exciting. So Darnell Nurse is going to take a cross-checking penalty as he absolutely laid out. Who is that? Nathan Walker. So Darnell Nurse is going to take a penalty at a very critical time as St. Louis was starting to swing that momentum back. They're now going to get a 2-minute power play on the board. So the Blues doing some last-minute fine-tuning. They're going to win it. Blues have the puck. Blues going around. Oilers, nice little defensive play. They fan on it. They give it away right in front. The Blues had to back it up. Here's St. Louis. Tarasenko going down deep. Kyrou spinning around, trying to cut in front. He can't. Tried to feed it over to Thomas. Now he does. Thomas. Now it comes back to Krug. Krug to Tarasenko. Top of the circle. Cross to Thomas. Thomas feeds it in front. That hits a stick and goes wide. Minute 30 left in the power play. Back to the point. Here's Krug to Thomas. Thomas goes upstairs. That's too high. It's over the net. Back to the point. Thomas again. Going across to Tarasenko in the slot for O'Reilly. Takes a shot. That's blocked. Thomas grabs the loose puck. Thomas circling around. St. Louis doing a nice job here. Working through. Back to the point. Coming across. Have a good night, Christina G. I saw Roger Waters in Toronto with 2 or 3 stops. Nice. Very cool. St. Louis coming back inside. It came out for a second. They got a minute left in the power play. Edmonton steals it. Here's Draisaitl. Draisaitl with the puck. He's got Ryan McLeod charging to the net. Draisaitl tried to go to McLeod. Can't complete the pass. St. Louis is going to tip this out, but McLeod picking it up and playing it back. So Edmonton killing. Oh no, McLeod turns it over right in front. What a shot, and an even bigger save by Skinner off the stick of Ivan Barbashev. Barbashev with the one-timer from Tarasenko. Sorry, Tarasenko with the one-timer. Barbashev just picked up that loose puck right in front of the net, and he couldn't bury it. Edmonton gets a stroke of luck from the hockey gods. Here's St. Louis, top of the circle. Big leg save. And Edmonton comes up with the rebound. It's Zach Hyman. Hyman coming in. He's going to play this down around 4 seconds to go in the power play. Hyman coming out from behind the net. Has the puck knocked off his stick from Braden Shen. Unbelievable. Power play is expired. Both teams at even strength. And the Blues going to dump it in as both teams going to make some line changes. Incredible, incredible power play there. Lots of opportunity, lots of shots. Yamamoto can't get it out. Here comes the Blues working their way right into the slot in front. Just ran out of room, couldn't get the pass off. Coming in, back shot. And that's picked off. The Blues still in there putting pressure. The Blues now taking ahead the lead in shots this period, 8 shots to 6. That momentum that we thought Edmonton had, it's now fully swayed to the Blues. The Blues going wild. So far, no speaker fires at the basketball games. Dallas, nice callback. Here comes the Oilers, bringing it into St. Louis zone. Kicking around McDavid. McDavid's going to pick it up. We haven't seen McDavid do anything in a while. Trying to pass it in front was Nurse, and that's stolen by the Blues. Here come the Blues. Bringing it back into Edmonton territory. Torpachenko has it in the corner. Working in there with Nathan Walker. McDavid's going to come away with it. McDavid says, give me this puck and get out of my way. Steals the puck and brings it down. The rest of the Oilers, though, Puljujarvi and Nugent Hopkins just not up to McDavid's speed. Comes back to Robert Thomas. Both benches getting a little shorter. I have a suspicion. Bouchard going to play it around. Edmonton starting to work their way up. Here comes McLeod. He's going to dish it back. Going to take the shot instead of hitting Puljujarvi, who was breaking in. Puljujarvi, a little weak pass, and that gets picked off by Falk. Edmonton, Bouchard with the pick. Nice play. And the Oilers throw it at the net, and Binnington's going to scoop that up and make the save. So in this is second game of the back-to-back between the Oilers and Blues, St. Louis shut them out 2-0 in game 1, and this game is tied at 2. What a spectacular hockey game so far. If you're just coming in, thank you for joining us for this finish. It is going to be wild. Make sure you hit that like button. Of course, hit that subscribe as well. It's been a lot of fun. There's been a lot going on. It's been a real exciting hockey game. Our next hockey game, as I mentioned earlier, is going to be Sunday at 8 o'clock. The Leafs and the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. Macaroni Tony, what's going on? Will the Blues win? You know, moments ago, I kind of said that the Oilers were going to win. They had all the momentum going into this period, but the Blues have turned it around. The Blues put up 20 shots in the second period. The Oilers only had 6. The Blues have put up 9 shots so far here. And the Edmonton Oilers have only put up 7. So I may eat my words. The Blues have really turned on the Jets and have really jumped to another level. They do look good, Paul. They look real good right now. So Macaroni Tony, I think this could be anybody's game. This is going back and forth. The way the momentum shifts, both goalies are looking really good. It's going to be a deflection, or it has to be a perfect shot that's going to win this game. Wouldn't surprise me, as the time is going to start winding down, if these teams are going to start playing for the tie so they each get a point. I think we still got a few minutes of end-to-end action, but before things tighten up. But the Blues, man, they've had such great chances. The Oilers have had their moments, but this third period right now belongs to the Blues. A little disappointed with the Oilers. I thought the Oilers were going to come out. They did come out with a big jump in the first couple minutes, but since then, it's been all Blues. So there's some saying, yes, 17 hits for the Blues. Blues crushing in hits. The Oilers were leading in face-off percentage by a large margin. That is now smaller, 57% to 43%. And think of the Blues, 21 block shots. That's incredible. That's an incredible number of block shots. And here comes a 2-on-1 for the Blues. Coming through, bothered all the way down, gets the shot off. And a nice save there by the Oilers goaltender Skinner. And I give big credit to Skinner. He's looking great. I was kind of hoping we'd see Jack Campbell get the start tonight, but Skinner gets the call, and he's looking real good. Of course, you know, we're seeing this happen, and there's a lot of injuries, right, on the St. Louis side. A lot of players not in tonight's game. The puck is dropped. They're going to blow the whistle quickly and do this one again. The Blues would love to see Buknovich back here in this game. There it is. Puck is dropped. Scramble draw. The Oilers going to come away with it. The Oilers going to pick it up. David, how's it going in response to the poll about the big winner? I'd say it's a tie so far. Enough shots on goal, Blues and Oilers so far. Yeah, it definitely is going to be a close one. This is going to come down to the wire. Here's 2-on-1 for the Oilers coming up. Draisaitl trying to feed the pass over to Kane. Couldn't get there. Nice play by the Blues defensively. Blues are blocking passes and shots like crazy. O'Reilly taken down by Yamamoto. No call. So the Oilers getting away with one there, as the fans here in St. Louis definitely hollering for a penalty. And to make matters worse, it's an icing call against Paryenko. So the Oilers they got to find a way of pulling out the momentum here, because St. Louis is just completely running away from it. Yeah, they're showing a replay of this Yamamoto call, and Yamamoto should have had a tripping penalty there. Saw the Bare Naked Ladies and Hootie in Chicago. Oh, Jeff, that's awesome. Bare Naked Ladies are so much fun to watch live, and so is Hootie and the Blowfish. I've never seen Hootie live, but I've heard they're incredible, or were incredible. Coming across, long pass. Kulak going down low, open net for Edmonton. Oh, and Zach Hyman just couldn't wrap it around far enough. Hyman coming within inches and couldn't bury it. Here come the Oilers again. Nugent Hopkins down low, circling around. They're going to roll it around. McDavid and Hyman behind the net's going to come to McDavid. McDavid feeds in front. They score! Edmonton scores out of nowhere. Unbelievable. The Edmonton Oilers, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. What a feed. What a feed. This is going to come from Connor McDavid. It was a bit of a broken play. Nugent-Hopkins cycles it below. McDavid was there. Zach Hyman's there. Hyman kicks it over to McDavid. McDavid just feeds it across, and Nugent-Hopkins just absolutely buries this one. And was it Nugent-Hopkins or was it Hyman? They both took a whack at it, but I think it was Nugent-Hopkins. Binnington had it at the side of the net, and the whack just kind of chipped it up and over. So Edmonton, with 6 minutes left, Edmonton is going to take the lead here, 2-1. We're just talking about St. Louis and the amount of momentum swings they had and how they were dominating this period. But Edmonton gets it where it counts. So we're under 6 minutes to go now. That's right. You called it, Paul. Let's see what St. Louis is made of. Can they get this one back and tie it? Send this game to OT. We talked about what that game-winning goal was going to look like. We said it's going to be a tip or a chip, something around close, and that's exactly what it was. 36 shots for St. Louis. So Nugent Hopkins gets it his 4th goal of the season. It's going to be from Connor McDavid and Zach Hyman. McDavid's 6 assists and Hyman's 5th. Sadly, it was Jerry's next to last show. I never got to see them again. Oh, wow. Nudge came up huge in St. Louis, although I'm with the under 5.5 minutes to go in regulation. This game is close. Just as Game 7 of last spring's Bolts Leaf series was. Yeah, it's let's not go back and talk about the old Leaf Tampa Bay series. I still have some sore wounds from that series. That was a crazy playoff series. It was a lot of fun, but it was crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Again, if you're new and you're just coming in, my name is Sam. This is the Samwelb12 Experience. We like to do things a little differently. We like to have some fun. I try to bring the game to you as best I can so that you can follow along and enjoy it. Now, we also do things so you can have some fun in the chat along the way. You're earning points just from being here, just from hanging out. So if you do exclamation mark points in the chat, it'll tell you how many points you've earned. Then you'll see the Streamlabs bot has dropped in a bunch of different redemptions. You can actually call up certain graphics to display on the screen simply by using your points. Or you can hang on to your points and continue to climb our leaderboard if you come back stream after stream after stream. And we'd love you to come back and join us as our channel is growing. Now, we mentioned it earlier, but I'll mention again, our 3K giveaway is in flight. It is open and the contest closes in just a few days. That's right, it's closing on Halloween. So make sure when this stream is over, go find our contest video on the channel, follow all the instructions, make sure you do follow all the instructions, and qualify for your chance to win a beautiful new smartwatch courtesy of our good friend and now 500 subscriber channel himself, Cloud9 Getaways. So definitely check him out, check out this video, make sure you follow the instructions because you could win. And now we're watching to see who's going to win here. Let's take a look at our poll. We're going to close the poll and see what the end of the poll is. Come on, YouTube. So this comes down deep into St. Louis territory. So 70% predicted McDavid and the Oilers were going to win it. So far, that 70% is accurate. But we still got 5 minutes to go in this hockey game. In the corner, Draisaitl's going to chip it out, and they're going to chase it down. Falk in there, battling away. Working through, pounding it, just trying to get it in there, trying to make something happen. And it comes over. Here's the Blues, Falk. They're going to start to pass it back and forth, play a little catch as time is winding down. Under 4.5 to go. In the corner, Oilers playing it around, cut off by the Blues. Blues in the slot, quick shot. Wow, Skinner had to be sharp as that one just absolutely came out of nowhere, and they got that shot off. So the Blues looking to set up and try and make a little comeback here, see what they can do in the closing moments. Of course, McDavid, Nugent Hopkins back on the ice here for the Oilers. McDavid, arguably one of the best players in the NHL today, along with Austin Matthews and a few others. Kicking it down. It's going to roll all the way on Binnington. He's going to play that one over to the corner. Sammy does love St. Louis. Red Rocker, I was front row for one. No earplugs. And boy, did I. Wow. Quick shot, Bouchard. Wow, almost got a piece of that one. In the corner, battling through. Nugent Hopkins trying to get it out. Peryanko doing a great job keeping it in. As the clock continues to tick, the Oilers battling in there. Oilers come away with it. McDavid's going to play it around off the boards. Long stretch pass from Bouchard to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins going to carry it in. Here's the Oilers. Hyman's going to play it in. Going to roll it in deep. That's starting to make some line changes here. Here comes Robert Thomas for the Blues. Thomas, nope, he's going to stop and circle back. Evander Kane kind of cut him off. Kane intercepting it, doing a nice job, and he's going to actually bring himself in offside. So with 3:17 to go here in the third period, the Oilers are up 2-1. The St. Louis Blues desperately trying to get back in here. Book, what's going on? The under gets me 44. Wow. Nice bet. Nice bet. All right, puck is dropped. Blues have it. They're going in. They're going to send this around. It's a race for it. Edmonton gets there first. Trying to get it out. They can't. St. Louis on the pinch. Keeps it in the corner. Blues trying to get it in. Puljujarvi, he's going to get it out. And the chase is on. Back down. They have it in the neutral zone. Edmonton's going to chip this right back in. McLeod and Puljujarvi doing a nice job. St. Louis going to put it in Edmonton's zone. The chase is on. It comes in the corner. Coming to free. Edmonton's going to grab the puck. Here come the Oilers trying to get up to Fogle. Too far. Stolen by the Blues. The Blues. Kyrou. He takes a shot. It's blocked by a skate. Going to go behind the Oilers net. Cody Cece's going to pick it up. Cody Cece going to put it up through the neutral zone. Fogle hits it and then drops it. Here's Kyrou. Top of the circle. Toe drag. Blocked by the defenseman. Nice play there by Kulak. And he's going to play it up and off the glass. 2:19 to go now in the third period. Time is ticking and ticking fast. Stolen by Fogle. Fogle's going to hold on to it. He's going to play it around. Kind of passes off to Draisaitl. Draisaitl taking a look around. Here he comes. Laughing stock. What's going on? Welcome in. In the corner. Gets taken down. Tarasenko's going to play it ahead. Here's Kyrou. He's going to shoot it in. Under 2 to go now. Skinner out to play it ahead. Here's Draisaitl. Draisaitl off the boards. Can't quite hit Kane. Blues just going to put it right back in. Skinner comes out again. Gives it to Darnell Nurse. Stolen by O'Reilly in the corner. He loses the puck though. Comes back. Blues have possession. It's Shen. Shen's going to take a slapper. And he's going to send that just wide. Back to the point. Held. It's an empty net. It's an empty net for the Blues. The Blues have pulled the goalie. They have it in the slot. One shot they miss. Two shots they miss. Can they keep it in? No, they can't. It's an empty net for 1.5 minutes. Blues dumping it in. It's a 6-on-5 advantage for the Blues. Trying to get there. O'Reilly battling against Hyman in the corner. Going to come around. Tarasenko behind the net. He has the puck. Taking a look. Tarasenko back to the point. Krug to Tarasenko. Taking a look through. Quick shot tip just in front.
Last minute of play in this period.
Coming around. Blues cross ice. Shen tried to go backdoor. Couldn't complete it. Taking a look. Coming across. Tarasenko, he takes a shot. That goes wide. In the corner, that goes wide. Tarasenko battling. We already know what's going to happen. It's up on the board. The feed is delayed. Tarasenko with the puck. Krug, wow, it's really delayed. Here's Tarasenko's shot. Who's going to score it? The Oilers pick it up. They flip it ahead. It's a breakaway. Was that Hyman? He puts it in the empty net. Zach Hyman. So for empty net goals, we just give the goal horn light. We don't give the full goal. So Zach Hyman on the empty netter with 26.7 seconds in. 3-1 Edmonton will probably be your final score. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming in. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button. Join us on Sunday for the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Anaheim Ducks. We'll have NHL hockey coming all season, and we'd love to have you along the ride for us. We're 10 subscribers away from 3,100, so hit that subscribe button. What a hockey game. What a finish. 20 seconds to go. Puck's going to come out. It's going to actually hop at a play, so they're going to blow this one down. Third goal of the season for Zach Hyman. Wow, back and forth. This game was back and forth, back and forth. We're going to review all the stats in about 20 seconds once this game wraps up. Oilers have the puck. They're going to hold on to it. Taking a long look. Still holding on to it. Still holding on to it. That's going to do it. 2 seconds. 1. That's going to be the hockey game. The Edmonton Oilers are going to prevail. They're going to come out on top. What a spectacular game. Both teams playing really, really strong. Let's go do our new segment.
And now, the 3 stars of the game.
The 3 stars for tonight's game. Let's get rid of this little pregame. There we go. The 3 stars for tonight's game. Oh, wow. This is a tough one. I have to go with both goaltenders. I thought both goaltenders were absolutely outstanding tonight. So Binnington, he's going to be star number 3. We'll give Skinner star number 2. And for the first star of the game, let's just take a little look-see here. He got 2 points. Well, I guess he's the only player on the Edmonton Oilers that had 2 points tonight. He had 1 goal, 1 an assist for 2 points. He was a +2 with 5 shots on net, 1 hit in 20 minutes of ice time. That is Zach Hyman. So your first star of the game is going to be Zach Hyman. And of course, the other star is going to be Skinner and Binnington. So great game all around. Here are the final stats. Here is how this game shook up. Jesse Puljujarvi, he kicked it off in the first period, getting his first of the year from Nurse and Fogle on a deflection. Ryan O'Reilly tied it up with 4 seconds left in the second period from Falk and Shen. Then Nugent Hopkins with the go-ahead from McDavid and Hyman. And then Zach Hyman, the empty netter, from Draisaitl and Kane. That's right, Dallas. You called it again. You are so good at these predictions. It's crazy. The Blues do lead it with 38 shots, 38-28. Oilers win the faceoff percentage, 57% to 43. Oilers go 0 for 2 on the power play. Blues go 1 for 3. 8 hits for the Oilers, 21 hits for the Blues. So Blues definitely the more physical team. Blues also with 21 blocks, which is incredible. Only 9 blocks for the Oilers. What an incredible game. It started off really, really slow, but boy, did it certainly pick up. So congratulations, winners, for those that took the under and came out on top. Congratulations. Michael, I didn't do so well with mine. Lost $550 if the Blues win, plus $750. Oh, Jeff, sorry about your go around. Dulé, glad these refs were so good this game. So true. Then, and that's going to be one of the big debates, right? That blown call towards the end, Yamamoto taking out O'Reilly, no call. That could have been a big turning point of this whole game. So we'll have to wait and see what's up next in store for both these teams. See how they're going to do to get themselves to escalate in the Western Conference. Our next game, our next stream is going to be Sunday evening, 8 p.m. The Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. So make sure you're subscribed with your notifications set. That game is scheduled, so you can flip on over there today, set a reminder, hit the like, all that fun stuff. You will be redirected there shortly after this stream ends. So with all of that said, thank you very much for all your support tonight, hanging out. Hope you had a good time. I had a blast. Thank you to our mods, again, crushing it as always. Thank you, channel members. Appreciate you and supporting the channel in the way you do. We couldn't do this without your support, so thank you. All of our new subscribers, welcome to the family. So glad to have you here. And last but not least, Triton, I can't wait to see you dressing up as that Star Trek character. Whoever it was that you said. No, I'm just kidding. Have a great night, everyone. Have a fun weekend. If you're going to any pre-Halloween parties on the weekend, dress well, be safe, and send pictures. We love to see what everyone dresses up for Halloween. And maybe we'll post some in our community section. So thank you. We'll see you real soon from all of us at the Samwelb12 family. Good night. Stay safe. And go Leafs go. Got to throw it in there.